Looking at Xarziros, as he's bracing, Gax will scream, "Hold up the ceiling!" And I'm going to cast Enlarge on him.
Daddy Xarzar!
Hell yes, that's awesome. Okay. Welcome back to Wicked Initiative. We have an awesome 10th session. We finally reached a milestone, so we've actually commissioned artwork for all of you guys. From wonderful Connie. She's got awesome work over on Patreon and Etsy. Definitely go check her out. That'll be in the description. So thank you, Connie, so much.
Thank you so much, Connie.
This episode.
With that, let's do a quick recap, and then we'll jump into tonight's session. Bit of a serious session last time.
I tend to bring that.
You guys had a long rest, did a little bit of talking amongst yourselves for settling down for the night. You guys woke up pretty early and headed out into this kind of questionable arid expanse that was about a mile long, with only one clue of where to go, and that was Aragar's flail, who was sort of guiding him along to the center of this arid space. Had the druid turn into a giant badger and dug 70 feet down, to which he kind of fell through a hole into what seemed to be some sort of old cavernous temple of sorts, as you guys proceed to investigate and look amongst yourselves and about what's in here. However, the most impactful piece was when Aragar noticed this sort of swirling, silvery, almost liquid magic that was across a 30-foot kind of like slow-moving stream that just kind of like goes through the walls almost, through cracks and seams here and there. You go into that space, you see two tombstones, or two kind of like above ground tombs with just sand and dirt piled on top. And Aragar has a very just intense memory or vision bestowed upon him by Lendis about the first judge. You guys found out that this judge was possibly part of the Paladins of Her Mercy. Something happened between him and this ancient obsidian or black dragon, and it left you incapacitated. You were knocked out completely. With the help of your friend Gax and Xarziros, they kind of shoved some weeds on you and threw his lay on hands on you, and you got back up. To which you had also found a journal or a book or some sort of tome about the judges, and it had 5 names on it. One of them being Gax's father. You spent a lot of time discussing this, trying to come up with any sense to the matter. Meanwhile, Cedric, Bosco, and Ares were sort of just waiting out and about, trying to find loot and other things like that. You did manage to find a few things, and Nixel also was very keen on studying whatever this silvery liquid was swirling around in this space, this 10-foot circle that it created. He rolled really high and was able to
Smart boy.
take some of this liquid and knew that it could be used in the extraction of lavrosite. At that point, you guys finish your discussing, and the last thing to check was the damaged armor that was just sort of sitting in the ground, kind of just, the dirt had kind of molded around it. You can tell that it's like a heavy chain mail that had the Paladins of Mercy symbol on it, and Xarziros was going to go over and investigate it. He tripped and fell and accidentally just pushed the thing into the ground, to which a kind of what sounded like a tripwire let go, as the entire length of the walls in the cavern, up at the top corners of everything, turn like a kind of slight purple. The lights all go out, the silvery liquid vanishes. The only light in that space was Nixel's light on his gun, and the roof starts to crack in places and starts to, like, you feel like the rubble like hit your shoulders and ting 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 off of Xarziros as he's sort of laying there on the ground trying to get himself back up. At the same time, you guys also witness this happening. The lights go out. This hole that you had created with the rope caves in on itself, so now the rope is stuck and all the light in that space is gone. So you guys are technically in, like, very, very, very dim light. You guys are blinded. It's like when you turn off the light. Right, you're not. You're not.
I'm not
Miss Dark
blinded.
Vision. But Bosco and Cedric, you guys are basically blinded by this. You cannot see here until the only light that you have in the space is him, but he's a ways away a little bit. And as that's also closing up, this kind of giant reddish hue ooze starts to drip onto the ground. It encompasses about a 10-foot space. And as Cedric takes his sword out and begins to swing out, you can see this ooze sort of like trying to shape and shift and form into what looks to be some sort of like dragonoid feature, but then it goes amorphous again and sort of like slumps on it. It fails at kind of doing it, as you guys all need to roll initiative.
Oh, I don't get to swipe off before?
That'll be your
Oh,
first action.
man.
Oh, okay.
Got my shade back, by the way.
Nice.
Oh.
Like a stylist.
Yeah. At the bottom.
No, I don't know. I
I'll
got
say
an
white
8.
stylus.
Oh, it's in my pocket. That tracks.
I'm at the bottom.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Alrighty. Let me get initiative and then I'll go get the map.
Bro.
I know.
Oh.
So 25 to 20.
Oh. At 25.
Was I supposed to roll?
Yes.
At +6. Okay, nice.
20
Good
to
name.
15.
No one better to lead the way. 20 to 15, anyone?
No one 20 to 15.
No,
Yes,
no,
me,
we're rolling bad.
me, 17.
I was bad.
Good deal.
Alrighty. That's going to be 15 to 10.
11.
13.
What was your original roll?
12.
Okay.
+1.
We need some practice roll.
Who was at 11?
Me. Gax.
Secret of the
Alright. And then Cedric, Argar, and Ares, what are you at?
8.
What'd you roll?
Yeah, 8.
I rolled a 4, but I get +4, so I'm at 8.
Oh, same. I also have 4 plus 4.
So you guys can choose who to go first in that area.
6.
I guess since
Roll
you
for
took
I guess since
swung,
you're taking a
just let's-
swing, yeah,
let's
you
do
go.
that. And then you're that low?
Wait, what'd you
I
roll?
rolled a 6. I got a 6 total. I rolled a 4, and I get +2.
We all
for
rolled
initiative.
4.
Oh, man. I'm doing a swipe.
I'm
and
not
it
a
goes
fast
before me.
boy. I need to be prepared.
Even though I reacted first?
No, that swing will be the start of initiative, and then we'll go to Bosco.
Oh, I thought you meant, like, everyone's gonna have a turn, and I'm just there like...
No.
Okay, that makes sense.
Cool?
Yeah. Do I have to roll for that?
No.
Oh.
Not yet. until I get the map.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Don't
that
rush
means
him,
we've
man.
got a
Don't
meaning.
rush him.
I'm so curious.
I'm very
He's
excited.
not gonna play music. I'll
I
I'll
think we'll
pump
get to it.
myself up. I've had before he comes back.
Dun,
I'm confused at where we are.
dun, dun,
We're
dun.
inside a cave right now.
And we're
It's basically
trapped.
a tomb.
We're trapped.
Yeah, we're trapped in this tomb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're basically in like a sunken
Basically,
temple.
Gax dug
No,
all the way
no,
down
no.
until we fell into it. and
Ares, Cedric, and
Hey,
I.
hey,
are
I was
all-
asked
we're
to do
separate.
this.
Us three are in on like a little like a
We're
space
closer to
in
where
that.
we came in.
Yeah,
by
we're
the
closer to where we
rope.
came
But
in.
I have not
Where-
seen where the tomb itself.
No, we're all. It's just a big cube.
Oh.
You can like see out
It's
there,
just
but
that
it's like
all-
water, and they're like over. in
But
that
now
area.
There's a space
separated.
that's flooded.
And for people that were
basically.
looking, you can't hear anyone who's not in the like the silver curtain.
Oh, the
crap.
cart is up there. Oh. Holy moly!
I always get nervous
Oh
every
my
time.
God.
Whoa.
I can see literally nothing.
Yep. Same here.
Actually,
Let's
Pain.
take this out of here.
oh,
Oh,
right.
cool.
Move it over just a little bit.
Alright.
That's so cool.
So.
But yeah, for people that are outside the silver curtain,
Yeah.
you can't hear anything that's coming from there. So you
Let's
just silently
get,
see Xarziros like
Cedric and
stumble.
Is that some blood?
So you guys are over here.
Oh, that
Stand by 10.
There you are, acting a fool.
Ares,
I
anywhere
can
in
take
this
'em.
space.
Where was the rope at?
Rope was over here.
Oh,
So I'd probably be further on the wall because I was trying to get the heck out of
Fair
here
enough.
before he jacked it up.
Alrighty. Aragorn, you're over here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Gax, you're also over here. Xarziros, you're also over here.
It's like this. We
Big
are
boy
actually
boy.
really crowded over
Our
there.
scaly
Bosco.
boys.
Anywhere in this space.
Put
we
me
gotta go
behind
quick.
this stalagmite, please. Yes, thank you.
Cover.
Poor Cedric.
Alrighty.
What was he thinking?
On that side of it, or like, because that's not necessarily cover right
I
now.
want to be
Or
behind. I
cleric.
want to
Hey,
have
let me
cover.
go punch
Thank
this
you.
thing in the face.
More like let me swipe at this thing with a sword
Alright.
that I haven't
Where's
used
Nixel?
all
Nixel
campaign.
is over here flying.
Okay, okay.
Nixel the Pixel.
Alrighty. So
I don't feel that's not all.
let's do your swing real quick.
Okay.
So give me an attack roll.
So first he's doing a swing from
15.
last session, and then we're gonna
Playing from Fire Tablet.
Well, we need music anyway.
Should have started sooner.
16?
15.
15, that hits.
Sweet.
Low ooze
Then it's
music.
Yes. Then it's a 1d6.
The ooze is like this.
A
He's
7.
getting down.
USA, make me an
Seven
ooze
total.
beast.
7 total
They
damage.
might respond.
We're doing the
And that's slashing.
the roll.
That's slashing.
Become the ooze.
No, sorry. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's slashing.
It says piercing on here, but there should be slashing. I don't know why it says piercing.
Was that ooze
Is it a
making
short
ritual?
sword?
Like this the whole time.
Is a short sword not a one hand?
So then that way- that's
did
what
I
It
get
might
the
be
wrong
a
thing?
pierce.
Did I get the wrong type of sword? I just wanted to get a
It
one-handed
doesn't
sword.
matter.
Yeah, short
this
sword.
one.
One-handed, yeah.
Oh, the short, whatever.
Piercing, bludgeoning,
so-
or whatever.
Yeah.
It's probably
We'll go
resistant
to the
against
top
it.
of the round. Before this
Oh,
happens,
how much damage did you
I did 7.
I want to explain one thing. So, the trap that's going on here with the falling stuff, alright? There's going to be an environmental
Six,
effect
7.
at the start of the round, other than this round, okay? So before Bosco's turn after this entire round. You need to succeed on a dex saving throw,
Oh, pain.
or you're going to take damage. Okay?
That's not good.
The DCs are as follow. Under a DC 10, you're going to take full damage, you're going to be restrained, and you're going to be prone. You're basically pinned to the ground because something fell on you. DC 10, full damage, but you're not restrained. You're just prone, okay? DC 15, you take half damage, not prone or restrained, so no conditions, but you still take half. DC 20, no damage or conditions. I'm allowing, so here's the why I'm telling you all this. You have a special ready bonus action that the shield bearers can utilize. For those equipped, you can be within 5 feet
Yeah.
of someone to grant them advantage on the save by bracing yourself with the shield.
Oh, that's sick.
Okay, that gives you advantage and them, but you have to be next to them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, also,
If you get pinned, you have to succeed a DC 15 athletics or acrobatics check to get out. Cool.
Yep.
What was
I
the
sheath
You
my
have to save
sword
it.
What was the
after that.
damage 15 to 20?
Yes. What's that?
Damage 15 to 20? Or of for my
DC 15.
save. Yeah.
You'll take half damage.
For those
DC
of-
20, no damage.
Sorry. For those of us that fly, would this knock them out of the air?
Yes.
Mm.
It becomes it's
Rip.
falling damage, so it pulls you with it.
Luckily, you have 2 people near you that use shields.
Might break your wings.
Yeah, you don't
Could be
have
really
you
bad.
don't have a
Everyone
shield-
good with those
shield, do
rules
you?
with the brace
Bosco?
thing? So the 3
No
shield
shield,
bearers, you
no.
can use a bonus
Because
action
it's just
to
set
grant
by us, that's
advantage to
it.
an ally next to you.
Just an ally,
One ally.
Do they have...
not yourself.
No, you get the
So-
brace for yourself and them.
So if I'm
Okay.
not next to anyone within 5 feet, can I just take a bonus action to brace myself?
Yes.
So you have to use an action to brace.
Bonus
It's not
action.
It's a bonus action.
And let's say you take the action, and then Nixel, on his turn, moves into a space next to that person that took that action.
That's fine.
Okay.
Because it happens at the start of the round.
Oh.
Coolio?
So
It's
if-
happening
so-
once per round.
So like when it's my turn, if I use my bonus action to brace, anyone who's around me when the round ends gets that a bonus.
Well, you and one other person.
Oh, just one of them.
You can only select one. So if you have 2 people around you, you have to
Bosco's
pick
tiny.
one. You gotta pick one.
Bosco's also very far away from you.
I'm also brushed up on this goose, so if I lift my shield,
You save the goo.
I completely forgot. Actually, I need you to give me a strength check.
Oh,
oh,
Oh.
strength. Wait, strength. Oh, God, 4.
The sword's gone, and you can see the goo has it grappled with it.
Stay in your
I was
lane,
gonna unsheath
Cedric.
it anyway. I was gonna sheath it anyway.
Stay in your lane. Just heal.
Bosco, you're up.
We're taking you somewhere.
Like you would to get it back, you'd have to like wrench it out using an action. Like it's grappled the thing.
But what I'm saying is like, is it holding like it has like a hand, like a
No,
goo hand?
it's one of those. This goo is sticky.
Oh, and
It's just like sludge. It's like as you go through it.
Okay, sick. I'm abandoning the sword.
I'm. Well, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the goo.
Alrighty.
The possible not to move too. You're like, shimmy.
And what's your action?
Just vibing.
I'm gonna.
You got Nixel. I'm gonna probably get Gax in terms of cover.
Would I know what's going on in that back room back there, or no? I just know something happened.
You
and
know
now the
something
ceiling's
happened, and
caving
now
in.
the ceiling's caving in on you.
And a red
Am I
goose.
aware that Xarziros is over there?
Oh.
You are aware that Xarziros is over there.
I'm dashing.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
dashed to the other room.
Oh
all
my
60 feet?
gosh.
All 60
There is
feet.
water, so you know.
Yeah,
It
and
was,
you're gonna.
it was pretty
sing.
shallow.
It
But
was shallow,
getting there.
but you're a little guy.
25, 30, 25, 40.
I think Bosco's coming to my
60.
aid, and I see him just
All
run
right,
past
so
me.
you
Like,
run through.
I'm running away
Bosco
from
just
you.
books it. You don't see nothing. You're blind.
Oh, that's
I
right, it's
forgot, you
dark.
should have rolled with
Oh,
disadvantage, but it's
no.
fine. It's already done.
Oh, so I was just blind, couldn't.
I lost my sword anyway.
You're just like running as fast as you can, sort of feeling around the surroundings.
You can probably see the light source, and that's the only thing.
You're like,
you got, yeah.
guide me, Vethak.
He's not even here when I need him.
Just sniff. You'll find your way. Is that it?
It's my turn.
Cool. Nixel, you're up. But now you can see because this has 20 feet. Oh wait, no, you can't.
Oh, it's just out of dim light. Yeah.
You're still a dim light. Because it's 20 feet bright, then 20 feet dim, right?
Yeah.
You're up, Nixel. The fairy.
Nixel would.
Hunter's mark.
Yeah, Nixel would fly down to his friend,
Okay.
land
So it's gonna
next
be,
to them.
You were 10 feet up, so.
Yep, land,
Which was kind of like near the top of the ceiling.
yeah. So he'd land next to them, and as he's flying down, he's going to create his cannon protector.
Alrighty.
And then his bonus action is going to be to activate it.
Hopefully he has floaties.
And
This guy? The protector?
yeah, the protector.
Oh, you have different.
That can't find its way in. It's doing its thing in there.
It's somewhere in the mess of people.
The jumble.
The gaggle of lizards.
No, they're like separating from all the scaly kind over
Also,
there.
it
Like, come on
is
now.
a
Sarge is
tiny-
hanging all the time now.
It's small. It fits in my hand, so I clip it to my.
Sure,
my
yeah. It's
robes
on your
again.
person.
Yep. And then emits a positive burst of energy that gives each creature of your choice within 10 feet of it a number of temporary hit points equal to 1d8 plus my intelligence mod. So that's going to be this guy. That's a 5 plus, I think my mod is 7. Let me see.
So that's 12 temp HP.
Yeah,
For,
that's saving throws. Hang on,
you
modifier
4?
is 5. So 10.
10 temp HP for you 4.
Ooh.
Xarziros, Aragar, Gax, and Nixel.
Thank you.
And that stays with us when we leave as well.
Yep.
Okay.
And if you lose it, let me know, because I can do it again.
Hurt. Great.
That's
that
my
it?
turn. Yes.
Cool. Xarziros, you're up.
Seeing the
You're sort of getting back up.
the broken armor that I just made worse and made the whole situation bad. I'm gonna turn around, see what's going on over there. Can I see Bosco
You
right
can't
now?
see. You can see the edges of Bosco's like tarnished like iron helmet. But that's as far as you can see. You don't know what's going on over
It's
there.
not really a glint.
It's dark.
I'm gonna run
He didn't hear me go.
as far as I can to get toward Bosco.
Wow, what an alliance.
Oh my gosh! If I don't stop.
So
this
you're going
foolishness-
towards Bosco.
Yeah.
What
I need
a
you to make
sandcastle.
a athletics check to cross the water since you can't swim.
I'm gonna kick over their sandcastle.
Nixel's going to carry the sandcastle.
Oh.
He's going to shoot it
Did I
with
do
his
that last
pistol.
time?
Yeah.
Taking
I
my-
did.
What are you shooting with your pistol?
Your sandcastle.
So you're taking my big shield here.
If you
I'm like,
fail,
ready
then
to
you
kick
just go slower.
Yeah, I got a little shield. Just don't leave me like Bosco did.
His armor
That's a
starts
22.
weighing down.
22? Easy enough. You find your way across 30 feet, right? So this is you guys are all on this thing. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is he within 5 feet?
Cedric.
Yeah.
yeah.
Finally, he's within 5 feet.
Am I supposed to shoot an arrow at goo?
I whacked it with the sword.
It just went blue.
I'm gonna cast.
What needs to run than me on your turn?
I don't know where you are.
I'm right behind you.
I'm in the darkness.
I'm
I'm
gonna be
gonna
like,
cast Divine Favor. No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. All I'm gonna do is my bonus action to
Brace?
Brace.
Alright.
Yeah.
Stay here.
What's a brace, Ben?
sandcastle.
Like, we'll both get advantage
Oh,
on
save
the
throw.
save at
Okay.
the end of the round.
So you guys hear as he jumps into the water, sort of starts making his way over there, crawls out, and then yells at Bosco, "Get under this!" And then we'll move on to the ooze.
Oh no.
The ooze.
Oh boy.
Oozy ooze.
Has a new toy.
Oh, the sword.
It swings the sword back at you.
Oh my god.
Breaks your wrist.
Dude, if it's throwing the sword back at me, Cedric would freak the fuck out. Oh, opportunity attack?
Go hide and cover
No, it's
yourself
still
under
in
some rubble.
melee range.
Is it?
Now you would get an opportunity.
So you get an opportunity attack here.
You get to
punch
punch
it
it.
at disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Can I see it?
No.
I
You're in
can't
the
see it
darkness.
at all.
You're in the darkness.
You hear it moving.
You're blind.
Sludging along.
It has true blind sight, so it can see everything in here.
So I can't cast Spare the Dying because I need to see it. Sorry, Spare the Dying. Toll the Dead.
Yep.
Wait.
You point out one
You can
creature you can
see.
see, so I literally cannot see it.
So wait, the light
And on
that
top of
makes
that, as an
you still have the
opportunity
light, but it's only
attack,
for them
you
in that
can't
area.
cast spells
Pretty much.
unless
Right
if
now,
you're a
That's
we're in the
a
dark. I can
caster,
see, but you
yep.
can't
So
see.
you can't do anything. Your
So I
sword's
can-
whipped from you, and you can't attack.
I
it.
can't. Can I shield bash it?
No, he can unarmed strike it.
That
Improvise
is true. You could try to
punch
strike it
it
with your
with
hand,
your
but it
back.
just took your sword.
Yeah, no.
It's gonna take you with it.
I'm not trying. Can I? Yeah, no, I'm not trying.
Go for
I'm
a
not
ride.
trying.
Go. You're
Actually,
gonna give
it's
up your
good
sword?
that he took the sword because Cedric knows to not give it its shield too.
All right, so we'll role play that you're still stunned from your sword being whipped from your hand.
More
and
like
you just
I'm like,
Oh,
as it goes like,
All right,
squigs
it
away.
will on its way out take 2 pseudopod attacks at you, and then it will continue its 20 feet of movement.
I'm sorry. What?
Pseudopod.
It's gonna punch you with its like slime fists.
How much damage is that?
I'm gonna roll to hit first.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Gotta make the sound effect, Daniel.
First one's gonna be a 26 to hit,
Oh, easy.
and the next one is gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Let me roll damage. It's gonna be. So the first one is gonna be.
Fuck, I can't see it.
Yeah.
I thought you originally
Alright,
said
you're
you
gonna
had your hand on my
take,
shoulder, and then you saw a goo.
And then you
back.
ran away.
No. Then you mentioned
So
saw goo.
first is 8 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh, okay.
and then you're gonna take 12 points of acid damage, and then
And then
you are actually technically grappled, so he's not gonna move anymore,
so I took 20 damage, and now I'm
and
grabbing.
that's from the first attack.
Oh, interesting. That was just the first.
Okay.
I thought that was 20 and then, or
Good to know.
7
Good to
or
know.
8 and then 12. Like
So
the
you're
two
gonna
different
take another
types.
5 points of bludgeoning,
Okay.
19 points of acid.
I am unconscious.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
How much damage did you just take?
His
Oh,
whole
Enough to
health
knock
bar.
him down.
His
A
whole
shit ton.
health bar.
And
My
you're
entire
being
health.
taken along.
Oh my
And I'm being
Right.
dragged.
Wait. So he's attached like to the ooze.
Yeah.
We can't see him.
He's grappled by
grappled.
the goo.
I can see him,
Oh,
The
you
but I was
see
gonna
us.
attack the ooze,
basically
and now if
just
I do something
slammed
to
into
him,
him
he's
twice.
gonna get him too.
And then just sort of like wrapped itself around him and sort of like just kind of dragging him back in.
Can I
slowly
choose to
as
say
No,
he's
you're
he's
good.
dragging me by
It's-
my foot?
So the ooze doesn't have Cedric like within him.
Okay.
Now. He's just
No,
dragging
he
him.
got a
Yeah.
fucking headshot on you.
I just
I was like
going to
dragging me
attack
by
him,
the-
but
Yeah,
like
he's.
I
I don't think it's gonna
magic,
disrupt
so I
your
was
ability
just
to
like,
attack. Yeah.
no, I just didn't want to damage you more if I do something.
Alright, I'm like
not,
floating.
not
in the
like
goo.
an arrow. If I do something like
Yeah,
magical,
you
I
can't
didn't want to like.
use an AoE anything. It's all gotta be single target.
Or sacrifice the
Yep.
No, that's
So
not what I'm
that's
talking about.
Yeah,
that's
I just
that.
meant, like,
Or sack the cleric.
by-
That's also possible.
It's going to be
I don't
Gax's turn.
Yeah. All right.
That's
On
what
my
I was
turn, I'm
worried
going
about.
to jump right into the water and swim 30 feet towards the door because this place is falling and I'm getting the fuck out.
But where, guys? Where are we getting out?
As my action, I'm going to bamf Nyx out from watching the cart.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to starry shape into into chalice form. So Gax rips open his starry map. He traces a couple of stars, and behind him, you see a female lizard folk draped in robes and stuff like that, holding her hands out with a liquid within it, kind of emanating like healing properties. With that, 20 feet around me is considered bright light, and then 20 feet beyond that is considered dim light.
Okay.
So I have 40 feet
similar to
of
what
light
his pistol
all
is
around
doing.
me. Yeah.
Okay. So you can 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see the goo at this point. The ooze, kind of like.
Can I see Cedric being dragged?
Towards you. And yes, you can see that Cedric has been slapped upside the head and is being dragged.
Oh man.
Just swing at it. It was a panicked reaction.
It's an unfortunate roll. Yeah.
We have him there, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna end
Also,
my turn there.
And because I'm currently unconscious, the rocks are gonna fall on my face, and I'm gonna instantly fail a death saving throw. Correct?
Technically yes.
Lovely.
Okay.
Would I need to roll a perception check to try to figure out how the ooze is navigating? It doesn't have eyes. How does it know where we are?
Has blind sense.
Blind sense.
Blind sense.
That it's one of those oozes that like has the heat-seeking thing that just like
I
goes
did
after
not.
people that have body heat. No, that doesn't make any sense because we're cold-blooded. Because we're lizards.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, but that's my turn.
Okay. Cedric.
Death saving throw.
Death saving
Oh,
throw.
Yeah.
Oh,
A 7. So it's
So
Failure.
failure on the first one.
isn't it that saving throw? It's not just a flat roll. It's
It is
that.
flat. Oh no,
No, it's that plus your con modifier.
plus
isn't
my
it?
con.
is it?
Plus my con is
That's
a 10.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
Plus my con is a 10.
Yeah, just let him check that real quick.
I feel like it has changed.
Well,
but
even
I'm
if
not
it's
sure
a
which
10, doesn't
direction.
that still fail? No.
No, 10 you pass.
Okay.
It's basically a 50-50 shot.
I see. Well then, wouldn't it be 1 to 10's pass, 11 to 20, or 1 to 10 fail, 11 to 20 pass?
Beats it.
Oh, it's a flat roll.
Okay, no,
Sorry.
I failed it.
Fail.
Oh, it's that whatever the feat is.
Cedric's not looking
Die
good,
hard or
Ares.
whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
fuck.
saw
for
your
some-
you
I
saw
think it's
your
tough,
cleric get
Oh.
absolutely slammed, and then taken a couple of feet away from you.
And
What
if he
do you
takes
do?
damage, it's 2 death saving throws, right?
Yeah.
So right now he's unconscious?
Only if it's
or
a
he's...
crit that changed with the new rules.
Yeah.
I can heal myself. I got a potion. I just,
Okay.
If I just
Wait,
come
did you
back
do anything
up,
just now? Because you went before me?
No. If I could get back up in any way, I can probably defend myself.
Save, that's awful.
That
Well,
makes me feel so bad.
Okay,
You can get
so...
I might have just
Grapple.
wasted a starry form.
I just don't want to mess
On
with him,
chalice
but
instead of archer.
okay, so how far? I'm what? 60? How many feet? Not that far, right? From the ooze.
About like 30, 40 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 feet.
All right, then I want to do my chromatic orb on it.
Okay.
And I don't know, like when I'm not doing an attack, do I get advantage because he's right next to you, even though he's grappled by it, or?
No, he's incapacitated, so
Okay.
he grants you no bonus.
So I'm just rolling initially to attack and see.
Yeah. Because I think that's an attack
I've been
spell.
rolling bad. I've been rolling bad.
It's an area effect.
What do I get?
No,
Is
that's
there-
a single target spell.
Yeah.
It is a single
Chromatic
target
orb
spell,
lets you pick whatever the damage type is.
14?
14 to hit. 14 will hit. What's the damage type?
You
So I want to
choose, yeah.
do fire,
Okay.
and that's 3d8.
Yep. So go ahead and roll your 3d8.
That's not gonna. That's what I was trying to clarify. That's not gonna jack him up because it says instantaneous. Like it's not going
It's
to
only
like.
attacking the creature.
Okay, so it's not like it.
It's not an.
I would have set you on
I'm
fire.
not, I'm not having a toasty
I
dream.
was like, oh
It's
god.
not an AOE.
Okay, 3d8.
Damn, 3d8.
Oh, I
What is that? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21?
Nice.
21.
What does it look like when you cast chromatic orb?
Oh, it says what? VS verbal, somatic, and
And material.
Yeah,
material.
you got the little tiny
I think seeing all this go down, knowing you can't see anything, and now I gotta freaking take over
My
and
eyes
save
are
your
closed.
ass. I take a deep breath, let out this big breath. That's my concentration, and then with my arm kind of up, like swirling my fingers around, and you kind of see these billows of smoke come around my arm, and then all of a sudden, snap, and bam. Let out a freaking chromatic orb of fire on that thing.
Smashes into it. You see it make impact and go.
We're getting jiggy.
It doesn't do as much damage as you would expect. It's going to take half of that. It's got resistance to fire.
Yeah.
I know, I was trying
How
to
much
think, because
damage
Goo was like,
She did 21, so it'll take
10.
10.
Yeah.
Round down just.
And it was
I
right.
was wondering-
Assume
Yeah.
rounding down unless otherwise stated. Yeah.
That's why I just wanted
Oh.
to protect her. 'Cause I had
And
a
then you did
flamethrower
7
cannon,
damage to
7
it?
force ballista, and I was like,
I just slapping it with a
Yeah,
sword.
Alright, so
Okay,
that's,
sorry,
that's
and-
most
and
definitely
you
gonna
still
be
have a
bad.
bonus
There's no way
action,
that that
and you
thing
have
is
movement.
not resistant to bludgeoning damage.
Well, no,
what's
it was a
bonus
slash.
action
It was a
again?
slash.
I've, like, not
Yeah.
ever done that. What is my-
Still.
Is it just like dash?
You can filter.
You can
Just
cunning,
gonna assume.
hide, disengage, dash.
Okay, I just want to make sure there was nothing
I'm
else.
still grappled too.
You also, if you had a health
No,
potion, you could put one of those in Cedric's mouth.
I have them on me, and they should know that I have them on me.
You could run over and check his pockets and see if you can find it, but that would be an investigation.
So I
check.
can't, like, if I run over there with my movement, I can't, like, bonus action try to pull him out. Not that I'm that strong.
Bonus
but
action, no, that would
No?
be a full action to help
Okay.
you
Yeah.
escape.
kinda. I don't have
I
anything
have-
to protect you. Like, I don't have a shield. I just have freaking weapons.
I have a potion on me, and y'all should know that I have the potion because you saw me get it. It was a gift. And I used one for
I'm
Xarziros.
so done with you.
Oh,
He's,
what?
no, because he's nowhere near me, and now I'm gonna see him in
So
your
done.
butt.
I'm
I'm so done.
unconscious. What do you mean done with me? I'm about to be done with life.
Okay, what is my freaking movement? Sorry.
a mistake that
So
you
done with
made.
you. Alright, I guess I need to go over there and try to help him. God, because I
Pat me
didn't...
down as I'm
So
unconscious.
you're gonna go over to him and check in his pockets.
How far am I right now? I have 30.
Anakin Obi-Wan
30
down.
feet, roughly.
So I would get right to him. That would just be my movement, not
That
my
would be
bonus
your movement, and
action.
your bonus action would be for looking and administering the health potion. if
But
you
then I
found
would
it.
still be right there
But
next
then
to
you would
this
be right
thing.
next to it.
Yeah, see, I don't like that, but I guess because you're what unconscious.
Yeah, and
Are you
one
making
failed.
death?
And yes, I failed one. I
Okay,
failed
then yeah,
one.
I guess I'll run over there because I see he's
Yeah,
looking
I
pretty
know.
worse for wear.
All right, give me an investigation check. Hold on, before you do it. Where is the health potion on Cedric?
It's so he has a little
I mean, that would be
like
an
pocket
interact.
on his
and
belt,
It would still
he keeps
technically
basically
be a
everything
bonus
medicinal.
action, but
Okay.
which is just his potions, really.
Okay.
he wouldn't get advantage from it. because
The
it's
DC
not-
for finding this is a 12. Investigation check.
Throw in that one.
For the investigation, it was an owl.
Oh no!
You go over to him,
I am done
I
with
saw
you.
this and I was like, that's not
and
good.
I think what happens is you
No.
don't even check. You go over to the goo, you're like, ooh.
I'm like kicking my boots, like.
Sorry, Cedric, I'm not
And I'm like-
touching that. It's because you can see the kind of. You probably can see like the pouch or whatever is kind of like being wrapped around with goo and stuff. So you're like, nah,
Bad dice.
nah, 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 nah.
Yikes! Yikes!
So sorry.
Jail.
Big yikes!
Dice jail.
Aragar, it's up to you.
All right, I can't heal anyone. But
I'm gonna die.
I
don't have
Shield
those
me, brother.
spells.
I was going to say, I believe Nixel's the only one that's still remaining on our side of the water currently, right?
Yes.
Yes. In that case, I turn to you since you have a light source. Stay underneath the shield. Raise it up using my bonus action to
Okay.
protect him and
Nixel walks
him and me,
underneath the shield.
and I'm going to hold my movement until he starts to move over across the river, and then follow with him. So,
Okay, so you're holding kind of like a move or a dash action, sort of.
Yeah, I'm holding my. Because I can't really hold my movement. I can only hold an action, right?
Yeah. You'd have to
Dash
hold a
action?
dash.
Yeah, I'll hold a dash action to follow with Nixel, assuming you're crossing the river next turn.
Most likely, yeah. Can I roll insight to see if I can pick up why he's telling me to stay under the shield?
What? You have to
Well,
roll
wouldn't you
insight
know?
for that? Wouldn't you know? You're so smart. You're so smart, though.
You can
So it
ask
should be
him.
a good roll, right?
You can. I would just say ask him.
Why?
Because we need to cross. Something's happening over there.
Okay.
I mean, isn't rubble falling down around you?
Yeah, you can feel kind of like
I was like, I feel like you would know,
falling
right?
down on you.
I don't.
And you were
Try
near
to
the
have fun.
ceiling. The cracks started to form closest to your head.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. You're
Fair
so
enough.
smart that you're not like smart in common sense. What do you mean? That's why you're
I'm
asking.
book smart, but it's
Not
not wisdom.
street smart.
Not street
smart.
smart.
You're like,
Street
why?
smart, yeah.
If I fail the next saving throw, I die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Aries
It's
tried.
okay.
Aries tried.
It
I
won't
rolled
get
that
to
one, but I
that, so
tried.
you're good.
Yeah.
It won't get to that, so you're good.
Alrighty.
Don't worry about that.
Uh-oh.
Everyone needs to make a dex saving throw.
We
Well,
have
actually,
advantage.
Oh, I know. Thank goodness.
I got +6, but I rolled a nat 20.
I also rolled a nat 20.
Woo!
Wow, 2 nat 20.
Nat
Do I
20
roll with
club.
it? What do I do? Because I'm shooting
Clunk.
it, right?
I know that wasn't a.
Yeah, you roll with advantage.
Praise the Lord, because that was a 2 on die.
You're welcome.
I had advantage. I rolled a 1
That
on
was
the die.
much better. 18.
Both times?
Would have been
No,
better.
just once.
Oh,
I rolled
okay.
Did
Oh,
anyone
yeah.
roll a 9 or lower?
Wow.
Did anyone anyone at a DC 15?
Oh,
I have 14.
at a DC
Yeah.
15?
I have 14.
So basically,
Yeah, I'm at 12.
sorry. You're at 12?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage and you go prone.
That's fine.
Oh,
Haha.
Who
Oh,
else?
and
who,
my
else
God,
was,
that-
who else was under a 15?
Well, me, because
Didn't even
I
hurt
didn't
me.
roll. But do I add? So I add a death saving throw, or
You
a
want
fail?
one?
I add a failed death
Um,
saving throw.
In a
Yes.
little bit. Well, I mean, you can just use it to
You can use an action.
Uh,
I will. That's 2.
Anyone else under a
half your
15?
movement, so 15 feet of movement.
Under a 20.
I'm
Me.
under 20.
So you're going to take 7 points of damage and you're still up. Same thing.
18.
Same thing.
So 7 points. of damage.
Sorry, not 7. It's halved.
Four.
So
Four.
3
Three.
points of damage.
Round down. Always round down.
And then for the 2 nat 20s, you completely just unscathed. Just
We just
Bouncing
ducking and
back and forth.
dodging.
Not me. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I
you're
think
there.
what happens is you just like the rocks just fall
Yeah,
off
yeah.
of it. Meanwhile, you just seem to you look up.
Yeah. Just.
You've got dark vision. You can
Dark
see
vision
the
and
things.
just.
I'm almost
Nixel
tough
got
as
caught by his own
Xarziros.
curiosity.
Yeah, I was
He
gonna
was
say, now
like,
that-
"Ooh."
Yeah, with this shield, I'm almost as tough as
because
Xarziros.
everybody has a light source. Well, minus you,
Yeah.
because your light
Correct.
source is in the back
Everyone
of
can
your eyelids.
see
But
now
yeah, my
in
light
some
source
fashion.
Is the light that I'm currently walking towards?
Bosco, it is your turn, my friend.
I'm gonna
Ilmater, is
use.
that you?
Daddy.
I'm gonna stand up, so I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up. I'm gonna turn to Xarziros.
Where do you want to go?
Towards the ooze.
Oh, well, I'm not cut out for this.
So I'm gonna take 15 feet of movement towards the ooze that might be in the doorway. I'm gonna, as my action, summon Vithak, and he's gonna be right up on Cedric in the ooze, and he is going to.
Like this or like this?
Oh, I want him in front. I want him to intercept the ooze, and where his action. What I'm gonna do is my bonus action. I'm gonna command him to. I'm gonna command him to bite the ooze where Cedric is being held.
All right.
So
Oh.
try to at least help him break free
Give
here
me
if
an
I
attack
can.
roll.
It's a 20, a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Wait, you can see,
roll
right?
damage.
Can Vithak see?
I don't remember if he can see in darkness or not.
So
But
you-
everything's lit up at this
I mean,
point.
There's
There's
spirit dragon.
there's dim vision here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Oh yeah, from me. You're welcome.
The chalice.
A beacon all his own.
It's only a 3 damage.
What type?
I can't see it.
Is it piercing?
Yeah, it's just piercing, so. Is that gonna do it? Or no? Is he gonna break free?
Alright, so 3 points of damage as
Piercing.
Bosco jogs forward a little bit, casts his big scary dragon, which looks kind of small next to this large ooze, but still just as scary. You can see actually within the ooze, in the dark shaded light now, the dragonoid features that it's trying to create look kind of like silvery.
The bite did nothing for the grapple.
That's
No.
strange.
Did you try to escape him?
I tried
No,
to
he
bite
tried
the
to bite where it was
bit
holding
where it
me
was
so that it
holding
would
him on.
release the connection.
Oh, so
With
what
the
you
chop.
actually would have done is kind of a help action to make him escape.
So no
Not a
damage.
Yeah.
Oh. Can I take it back?
Yeah,
Oh.
100%. That's,
Yeah, it
that's
wasn't-
kind of my fault. I
Oh
guess.
no, fine. Yeah. So it's just what's it? Do I just need to roll it?
So you need to roll a strength check for the Thok.
Oh, so no damage?
No damage.
Damage. Where's the
So no 1 piercing damage.
It's gonna be a 15.
15 is exactly what you needed. So the Thok heads up there and just finds one part of like Cedric's foot or something that's still sort of like poking out and just rakes on it as hard as it can as Cedric onto the ground to the side. So you're no longer grappled there.
Sweet.
Awesome. Nixel.
Yeah, does Nixel have enough? What's the distance from Nixel to between Vithok and Ares?
You've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 to Ares.
I want to go 60 to end up between Vithok and Ares, so I'm using my dash action.
Okay.
And because I've got that protector cannon pinned to my lapel there, I'm going to use my bonus action to activate it and give them 1d8 plus my
So
intelligence.
you get
And
the
nine-
temp HP, but it does not get you up.
That also triggers my dash.
Temp HP will not revive.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
So will that
Does
like,
that clear
help him
my
for like a
saving
failure
throws?
for a saving
It
throw?
won't do that, but basically if someone were to get you up, you would have 12
11.
Or 11, whatever it is.
Wait,
HP.
we're adding temp? Only him?
No, every-
Vithok and you get 10 points.
You do too.
Temp.
Yeah, one
Ten.
if I come back.
Right. And because I lost 3, I also get 10. It just overrides the 7 that I already have.
Okay.
And then also him moving triggers my held action to dash with him.
Oh, right. Only 30 feet though, right?
Yes. So
So
let's
you go over here to Gax.
Next to me.
cool.
That's your turn.
That's my turn.
Xarziros.
So I'm gonna run through the doorway there. How far up can I get there? How many feet is that?
Up to who?
Through,
Up to the
Bosco?
doorway or Bosco? This is going to be 15 feet. He only moved 15.
Oh, perfect. Can I go right on the other side of him, closest to the ooze?
Like this? Or
one
up
more,
here?
so that I'm next to the ooze,
Okay.
right?
Yep, so that's 25.
Okay. And I'm gonna make like a 15-foot cone. How like am I gonna mess people up if I do it right there?
I'm still on the ground, bro.
Yeah, probably.
You're on the up and up. Don't
Am
worry.
I? I'm
You're gonna
one
get
that-
out of it.
If
Not
I
yet.
fail my throw, I'm dead.
Can get everyone.
No, I don't want to do
You
that. Is there a way I can
You can
position
point it this
that-
way so you only hit the goo.
Okay, that's what I want to do here.
Okay.
Alright, so then I'm gonna make a weapon attack.
Got you, don't worry. As long as
You're
I-
gonna get a.
Actually,
Wait,
okay,
weapon
so it's
attack?
not a weapon. So I'm taking an attack action.
Oh, why
but
that gave away?
it's a. The ooze has to make a dex save. DC 12.
Dex save.
Ooh.
It has
Breathing on him.
It rolled an 8.
Oh.
Perfect. So you take 1d10. This is going to be thunder damage. This is my breath weapon. I'm releasing a giant roar at this thing.
Oh, sick. Yeah, these are
That's a 10, right?
Yeah.
You get plus one
That's 10.
d6.
Yeah, that's 10.
That's a 10.
Plus 1d6
for
from
infused strike
infused strikes.
of acid damage, because you're next to the thought.
It's his reaction.
Oh!
1d6.
The Thok has a reaction.
Sick.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
So, 11.
So
10 of that is thunder.
10 thunder.
1
Useless.
pain. It's just about rolling.
Every damage, every point of damage counts.
His entire body is sort of like. It's like one of those like you're out getting blasted by wind.
The rippling effect?
Yeah. It's sort of like.
Okay.
The acid damage. Even though it's 1 damage, I'll say that you can still determine that they've got some sort of resistance to that.
But the thunder damage
but
did.
it will still do the 1 damage to it.
The thunder damage, can I tell, did that, kind of break up the ooze a little bit?
It took full damage.
Great.
I mean,
Now we know.
it got smashed by a thunder wave breath.
Great. And my bonus action is then to brace again.
Brace Bosco.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Alright.
look over at you and shake my head that you're right across from me. just shaming Bosco and not me.
I'm blind as a bat. So.
Not that you can see me, I get. Well, no, because Nick's over there, right? You got
I'm
light.
over there
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
The ooze.
everybody's over there.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Can you look at us
I was
too?
gonna say, can it go through the wall?
So
It has line of sight
It's
from
an
here
ooze
to there and
tsunami.
from there to here.
But you can see it over there.
Well, I was more concerned about the people that I
So it's gonna hit the Thok, Xarziros, Bosco, Gax, and Aragar. You guys need to make a dexterity saving throw. You're at disadvantage because
How dare you? You stole my number.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
I am prone.
No, you didn't. You're I was gonna roll that badly anyway.
I stopped it from a 1.
Oh,
That's true.
it's so dark.
Sorry, use your first roll.
Wait,
I
hold
don't
on.
think you're
Do
at
I have anything
disadvantage.
else? No, I don't have anything else.
Yeah, because I rolled below 15 but above 10, so I'm not knocked prone, but I take full damage. Or I'm not restrained,
Yeah, you're not
but
restrained.
I am knocked prone.
Disadvantage on attack roll. It says nothing else saves, so just
Okay.
use your first roll.
All right, I remember that because it was better than the second. I got a 15.
15 passes.
7.
7, 5.
Plus 3.
Okay, you two failed.
Yep.
Bosco was a 21 and Vathok was a 14.
Both of those pass as well. The DC was a 14. For those who failed, we'll get my dices out.
The sitar.
Tut.
Baby, yikes.
Oh, yikes.
okay.
Oh, no.
That's gonna be.
Is that enough that damage? Music got faster.
Is this what I have a feeling I know what the damage type is gonna
This is gonna be. Let me redo my math again.
It's oozing and a shaking.
31 points of acid damage.
be. Oh, okay. Holy crap.
Oh, this thing
you
is a heavy
serious?
hitter.
For those who failed, you take full. For those who succeeded, you take half.
Oh my
God.
31, you said?
31.
Okay.
Vathok is
So you go to
immune
15.
What
acid
is this part? It had
Vathok's immune to acid damage. so
Fire.
it takes-
No. Yeah, fire
These are like the
resistance,
most
no
annoying
resistance
fucking
to
creatures
thunder and acid vulnerability.
And then he's gonna take. So that was one of his things. That goes on recharge. His other attack will be a pseudopod attack on the rogue here.
Get out of here. Get
That-
out of
that-
here.
that's what knocked me out.
18.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, area attacks.
Well, I don't know why you're looking at me. You have our freaking stuff up there on
I
your
don't
board.
keep it in front of me.
Don't you have it right over here?
Could have lost the campaign.
I have
Yeah, it hits.
wonderful.
I mean,
Wonderful.
big party.
10 points of bludgeoning.
Didn't you give me just 10 points? Okay, good.
I did.
That's
Which
what
I guess I'll be
just
putting
realized.
right back.
So I'm right back where I was.
16 points
Ooh.
of acid, so 26 total.
Oh,
This
remember,
is,
it's
this is trash.
People
absolute-
are getting wiped
This is
off.
garbage. This is the first time I've been hit.
This fucking ooze.
Well, I gotta take away
I knew
the-
this was gonna be a
I had
shit.
28, then I had 30
yeah,
because of his 10,
one
so.
model against 8.
This is one of
Yeah,
those
Exactly.
GTFO
Take away
moments.
that.
Yeah.
He said what? 20, oh, 16.
I think you guys are the ones that underestimated it.
We are like
I'm
level
just
I didn't think I was
saying
gonna get
that it's
one
one of those
shot.
oozes that's what's destroying your shit. Or else I'll be
This is no normal ooze. This is what is called a dragon blood ooze.
Would
Actually,
explain the dragon for me.
Nixel, how about since we've passed your turn already, give me an Arcana check.
A, Y.
You're a smart
Because of
boy.
the history of these oozes.
I didn't want to roll it on there.
16.
It's so bad.
Oh no, or once.
Math I can't do in my head because I'm stupid. 15.
15. These oozes tend to be some sort of machination of artisans who take dragon's blood, infuse it with magic, and then that magic goes wrong. And it creates this evil kind of entity that they can no longer control. It's a failed product.
They take dragon's blood.
Gaxi, you're up.
Yeah.
Last one before Cedric.
So
Wait,
who,
so you're still
who are
not
the
up?
people that took that full 31 damage? You are. Okay. How
Bosco
close?
Because you are the druid, give
Oh,
me a
never
perception check.
I'm low though. I'm down to 80.
I can do mass healing. I just gotta
You just gotta get them up.
13? Yeah, 13.
13.
You get that secret
As you're
up.
sort of like on the ground getting smashed with acid, you're looking up at the ceiling, you can see like the cracks are just continuing to just
Keep going.
amass.
Okay.
And I would say you probably understand that this will not stand much longer. It will probably last another round, maybe 2, before it completely caves in.
Oh. Okay. Gax yells to the group. Well, I yell to the group. We need to leave. The ceiling's gonna collapse soon. And then in that moment, I will. Well, yeah. Looking at Argar while I'm still on the ground, I will. Or how close am I to Cedric? When I think about it.
6. He's on the other side, so 7.
So 30,
35.
35.
If we don't
Okay.
get all knocked prone.
I'll stand up, and then I'll take one step forward, so I'm still in healing range of Argar, right? Or
Yep.
no? All right. I will put my hand on Argar's shoulder, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Ooh.
How hurt are you?
Uh,
Looking at you.
I'm badly bloodied.
Alright, I'm gonna upcast it for 2nd level, so that's 4d8. Okay. I already have all the gates I need. I just need to look for them. 3 and 4. 6, 10, 14, 18 points of healing.
good.
Yeah. And then from my chalice as a bonus action, I'm able to heal one person within 30 feet that I can see, which through the starry form I can see them.
And he's no longer grappled, so.
Yes.
That's cutting it close.
He was like, I got you.
Yeah. And then, wow. I heal you for 5 points.
Oh, that was just gonna be the one.
No, it's one
But
plus.
he's up next. It's his turn next, so
Yeah.
5 points.
Drink
will do it.
up.
Plus, he's got the 11 waiting for him.
Mhm.
True. 11?
11
10.
from the
10.
10.
10.
Sorry.
Yeah,
He gets
10.
that when he gets up. He magically
Yeah,
just
he
gets
gets
it.
the temp
How do I
hit
how
points,
do-
even though he's not.
So
You
just
had it?
yeah.
You said
so
five?
He gets
5
it
and then
before
10.
he casts it,
Temp goes up to
because
10.
temp HP works differently than
Yeah.
normal
Mm,
HP.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
Yes.
yeah, work around.
And then
It
can
work around here.
Sounds like. I guess he wasn't dead.
Who was
So never mind. He wasn't dead. Then it would be
and then
workaround.
can I just take
I
10
wonder if I
feet
saw you
forward?
do the acid
10 more
damage.
feet.
Was it
Yeah.
I think
No,
that's your
it
max
was-
movement there.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
Delta
is.
Thunder
Ah!
Trust.
Because if I'm being honest with you, I don't really
I
know
can't see
where
your menu, so I
to
don't know if
go
you're
at
like
this
blind.
point.
So, yeah. But I'm
That's
just
the
like.
thing, yeah.
So,
I
I mean,
might
if
have been able to see it, but
I mean,
I'll
do
clarify.
you have an intuition, anything?
Clarify my turn.
You can either go back through the top, you can go through the sides, you can go down.
Yeah. I was
Oh,
like,
we can just like straight up dig.
yeah. I was saying, I feel like that's our only way to get out of here. Is
Maybe
Follow
I
the-
should have
follow the
transformed
badger.
back into a badger. I don't have any more wild shapes.
Oh no! Because I'm like, how are we supposed to get out of here if everything's caving
Well, the
in?
rope
I
is
figured
still
him.
The rope
best-
is still there,
The
but,
best
But it's
we
all,
have
like,
is
tight.
a thunder
And you do
wave.
have the rope that is still hanging about, but
Yeah.
it's like that hole has been kind of caved in over time at this point.
could you thunder breath the hole? Loosen the
A-
rocks
anyway,
are
that's
loose.
my turn.
We have
So-
70 feet to get through up.
Well, the entire thing cave in or just the entrance?
Why don't we just bust through a wall and hope there's another room? Somebody
The hole
try.
that you created down,
Yeah.
that was kind of like an open hole in the
Yeah.
ceiling, from the trap that was set off, made everything shift, and it all started. It was loose stone at that point because he had been drilling through it, and
Yeah.
it sort of like fell in on itself and then got stuck
But not
there.
the entire tunnel, right? Or yes?
Yeah.
I mean, it closed. You wouldn't necessarily know how much.
okay.
Oh.
I mean, it's probably not packed tight, but it's enough to like be in the way.
Okay.
Cedric, you're up.
This is the first thing Cedric would do. Kind of go, oh! He's gonna see the state that he's in. I think he would put 2 and 2 together that this ooze knocked him the fuck out. He's gonna cast Bane.
It's sort of swinging the sword in your
Yeah.
face a little bit.
He's gonna cast Bane on the ooze. So you have to do a charisma saving throw.
I believe it's going to fail. It's rolled a 5.
Sweet, that fails. Yeah, so he casts Bane. Because he's particularly pissed off, he basically it's the exact same as Bless, where he points and then he says the somatic element, but instead of pointing and go Bansa, and he's especially because he's pissed off, he's gonna point and go fuck you. That's not his usual casting somatic word, but because he's especially angry at
I
this
think
goo.
the goo, when it takes the bane, it's just slightly offended. You can see it create this kind of like dragonoid face and like a small like winged arm. It's like,
Okay, and then that's my action. How hurt are you, Aries? Like
I mean, I'm hurt, but
if I look over at you, are you bad?
I'm alright. I mean, I'm not like amazing, but I'm not like hanging on like by a thread. I'm okay.
Okay.
But if I get hit again by something like that, then I won't be okay. But I'm gonna plan to run the heck out of here.
Are you really hurt?
Who can I
I-
see that's really that's bad?
Xarziros is looking pretty hurt. Yeah.
Pretty hurt. Okay. Well then, I'm going to then Actually, I don't have a bonus.
Bosco,
I'm like
you
less
could probably,
than half.
assuming Bosco's over there, you can see he's also bad.
I'm bloody.
Oh yeah, you've got.
Yeah, I feel like there's people that's worse than me. Less than half of you.
Also, don't
Okay.
forget about your brace.
You
Oh,
what?
that's right, my
Bracing
brace.
action.
I didn't even know that was something.
Oh, bracing
I'm
bonus
going to
action.
get next to Ares and then brace with the shield.
All right. Come on, big boy.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Come to mama.
Fuck you. Puts his arm up. Ares, you're up. You're now in melee range, so shooting
I
it in
know,
the
but
face would be a
I agree.
disadvantage.
We've been spending too much time freaking sitting here worrying about some freaking ooze when we need to get the heck out of here. So, like, did Gak say anything to us earlier? Like,
Yeah,
looking like, where
wait.
do we go? What
Oh
should
no,
we do?
absolutely not. Gax doesn't know what the fuck he's going either. Like
Where
I
are we
literally
going,
just
people?
said we need to leave.
We
That
do
was
need to
it.
leave.
It's just echoing in this
Where
like
do we
kind
go?
of like empty chamber.
Where are we going? Where do we
I don't
go?
fucking know. No.
How do we get out of here? Okay. Sorry, I can't see what's going on. Well, I guess since I'm here, I might as well. Wait! No, I don't want to do it because it took his sword. So I don't want to, like, freaking use my daggers because he's gonna, right? Right? I don't want my hand attached
I did a
to
strength
the
check.
dagger. This is so annoying. I think before I do anything, I'm like, any ideas? Anyone where we need to go before I make a decision what I'm gonna do?
Can we?
I don't know
if,
how-
if the whole tunnel isn't caved in and it's just the entrance, if you pull the rope a little.
I know. I was saying like maybe go investigate.
If you pull the
but
rope, if it's just the entrance,
Maybe
the
it
rock
would
should
fall
fall,
down?
right?
We know the water flows in and out.
Don't know till you try.
But he also said it was like
You also
barely
know the water
moved.
flows in and out.
Yeah, but very slowly.
Yeah, it was like barely perceptible that it was like flowing. Like it was mainly almost
Yeah.
stagnant. Where's the rope?
The rope is over here by this thing.
We're all gonna die.
The water,
know,
the
where do
water
I
might be the
go?
only way. The water might be the only
It might-
way.
Yeah, we have to see if there's like a whatever.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I don't know what I want to do. You guys all
If
ran
it-
over
if it
here.
helps,
You should have stayed over
The
there.
tension in the
Very
room.
intense. I don't want to kill everybody and grab
I'm
a
still
thing.
shocked.
and all
This is the DM's
crush it down.
success
Don't-
moment.
You're
If
not
it
Don't
helps-
don't worry
you-
about
one
that.
decision you
Don't
make
don't
isn't
worry
gonna,
about. Yeah,
like,
I was
kill
gonna say
everyone.
one
Alright.
decision
I'm
isn't
still
gonna kill
shocked.
everyone.
I'm like, I don't want to pull it down.
I
And
am still
everybody's like,
shocked.
No, it's not. It's not.
I told you.
I was
It
gonna
was
say-
coming.
Because if it helps to think about it, Danny wouldn't want that for the story either.
No, I know,
So-
but I'm just don't everybody sit here and be like, oh, Aries pulled the rope and we all freaking died. So yeah,
Yeah,
no.
it's either gonna be you or me because I'm gonna go over there and thunder wave the entrance and hope.
I wanted to use my
And
daggers, but I
pray.
think it's gonna take it from me. So I
Nothing
guess
ventured.
I shouldn't.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. I'm gonna run over to the rope. Let me
Okay.
run over to the rope.
Are you disengaging?
Yeah,
So you're
disengage.
using your bonus action to disengage.
No one's
Run
gonna
over
swing
to
at
the
me.
rope.
Even though you freaking braced me. Crap, you just like protected me and then I ran
Yeah,
away.
I'm
I
bracing
mean,
myself.
rocks are gonna fall on you anyway.
I mean, it's
when you pull the rope.
All right. What are you doing with this rope?
true.
You have an action.
I think I would like lightly tug it first, right? Let's make sure it doesn't all come crumbling down right away before I like really try to tug. And like I can see, like, can I investigate and see any other type of way to get out or what it looks like? Because I know there's light in the room,
As
but I
you're
can see.
looking at it, you can see that the rope is wedged into the rock. It's and as you sort of pull on it a little bit, it has wiggle to it, and the smaller stones start to like crumble down to the ground. But the larger stones just seem to like force their way into those pockets deeper.
Yeah.
I mean, I have another freaking spell slot, but I don't know
It
how
is
that works.
attached to the wagon, so you could kind of like find a way to climb up it and maybe punch your way through the looser rock. But that would be a significant strength check.
You have any explosive?
I'm hearing thunder wave.
Yeah.
I mean, I have another spell slot, and I can make it be thunder, but it's like just, I don't know. It's not like a big range. Like it would just be directed up.
Don't know till you try.
Oh, I don't want to die.
Oh, it's not like you're actually gonna die. You
No,
have
no, I
what,
know.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3
no.
healers.
I know,
that
I
can
know.
flash
I'm
out.
actually
I was just
up
like,
now.
Yeah.
I don't want to make a big mistake.
I
All right, whatever.
I
Let's
can
just do
drop
it.
30 HP on you at once.
So you're chucking a chromatic orb.
I
at
guess
the
we're
hole.
gonna make it.
I know
Yeah,
that
let's
that's
just do
better than
thunder.
dying.
Try to
It's
rumble
better
through
than
these
dying.
rocks.
Just be like,
Are you
you're
stepping
not dying.
back off?
You're
If
not
she's
dying.
dead and we're like,
I mean, I
Like you're gonna
Yeah.
go out to the side.
Yeah,
so the
probably like where I
full
can get a
line.
view to like look up,
Which
not
actually,
like
as Light
hey
Cleric, I
right
just
here,
get
but just like where I can see
later
where
on.
it's at, like
That's
step
pretty
back and then look up and just
Like
go there.
as an always prepared spell.
There's
That's
no
dope.
attack to hit because it's not moving.
Okay,
So just
so-
give me a damage roll.
Which is the 3d8. What is this? 7, 14, 13, 14, 15?
15 damage,
Yeah, 15.
and it's against a structure, so that's going to be 30 points of damage.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Thunder
damage,
damage.
that's-
That's
So you
Don't
once
hit the
again do
surface.
the little
I do my little swirls. And
snap your finger in a burst of purple energy instead this
I never
time.
said it was purple, but alright. Okay.
What color is it?
I mean, all my stuff is billows of grayish, smoky, with a little bit of blue. Purple's not my color.
So like
okay?
a bluish black. Like a bluish black?
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Bluish black, thunder lightning.
Alright, a bluish black orb of like
I
dark,
just-
kind of like pulsating energy.
Yeah, like a little crack inside almost.
Nice.
As it explodes around you, the whole base of it and it falls across the floor, scatters in front of your feet, and you can now see like the slightest glimmer of like a beam of light.
Is
that's
the
kind
rope
of
still
coming through.
hanging
The-
there?
The rope is still hanging there. Nothing happened to the rope.
Okay, so I have.
So you can see the rope is dangling there, able to be used, and that if you were to climb up it, there's enough space that you could sort of like claw
Yeah.
your way out of it.
Okay.
Book it.
Okay. I know, but I've already used my.
Oh,
wait,
no,
I did my
I got an
movement.
idea.
That
I
was
did
your
my
I have an
movement,
idea.
your bonus action, and your action.
So I can't still dash because I already did.
So yeah, you're done.
All right, I'm gonna yell at everybody, be like, "Let's go off the rope!"
This work? This gonna no.
No.
This way.
Absolutely fantastic use of chromatic orbs. Aragar.
Okay. So when he uses breath weapon, could I have seen that effect happen from where I'm at, or would it be out of sight?
You definitely would have heard it.
Or could I have seen its effect on the
I
ooze?
think so, yeah, because there was light over there.
So could I have seen the effect of acid that was infused on it?
That probably not. It was such a minimal amount of damage that it probably you wouldn't have been able to tell.
Okay. In that case, it's kind of hard to tell if I can even move into combat. What this is, there's a lot of people crowding around. I need to move that way anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my first off. I'm gonna use my bonus action to place Hexblade's Curse on the ooze,
Okay.
which will give me bonuses to damage and other stuff like that. And I'm going to. Yeah, I don't know if I can get into base to base. I think everyone's crowding around it.
This thing has 3 things casted on it.
It might have.
Did you put the bane on it?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna cast one more thing on it then.
Oh my.
You see me. You see me crush. Like I start to charge up the energy from the flail, and then see a bolt of lightning hit ooze with Witch Bolt.
Alrighty. That's a dex save.
That is, I believe it's an attack roll, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is an attack roll.
Go ahead and roll.
That's gonna be a 9. Wait, no, that's gonna be a 9. It's still, I think it still strikes,
A
but
9 to hit.
yeah. Let's see.
Plus.
So make a spell attack. On a hit, it takes 3d12. Let's see, but
9 was the full attack to hit bonus, or
that's for the first strike. It still creates the link that causes subsequent damage, but I don't get that initial burst of damage on this round because it's a concentration effect. So Witchblade, the way it works is you do a ranged attack.
yeah.
If it hits, it does damage. If it doesn't, it creates the connection and will deal 1d12 every round afterwards.
Oh, so Even if it doesn't hit its AC?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it just doesn't get that initial 3d8, 3d12. I think.
Anything else? You still have movement? You have bonus action.
Yes, I'm going to move. No, I do not, because my bonus action was to cast the Hexblade's Curse on it.
You're right.
I'm going to move. I'm trying to see who's. I'm going to move over to near Bosco, like right behind Bosco.
Where?
Oh, is that not Bosco?
Bosco's over here.
Who's the character
This
in the
is
green?
Nixel.
Okay, I'm going to move over towards Nixilus, right behind those, right to his side.
Just barely make it
Cool.
in here.
And that'll be my turn.
This thing's
Alrighty.
gonna recharge its breath weapon. We're gonna be fucked.
Yeah, probably.
Alrighty, make your dex save.
Who does? You and Bosco? I do not this time. That's not a good roll. I'm rolling terrible
I'm not
today.
good. I'm not okay.
Okay.
I'm not okay. I'm leaving everybody if I come out alive.
Same.
I'm not okay.
9 or below.
Me.
But I was
Alright.
braced.
What happens
So you,
when you get
when
a
you're,
plus
when
one?
you're
Oh,
braced, you roll with advantage.
Oh. 9.
Still.
I got 2.
Okay, so you two are the ones that are below 10?
Yeah.
I rolled a 6 total. So.
Okay, so you guys will take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, 10 HP, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
You'll go prone, and now you're restrained as well.
Yeah.
So a bunch of crap has just fallen on you. Large rocks and things that have just sort of like smashed into you and pinned you to the ground.
Who else was that? That was Aragar. Aragar, roll your Constitution saving throw for your concentration check.
Oh yes. So that's gonna. I have to hit 10.
What do you get?
Natural 1. I
Oh.
lost it.
Unbelievable.
Dude, we're getting
No,
smashed.
rolling terribly.
I mean, we knew this was
okay.
going to happen.
Uh,
for that one.
10 to 15, or 10 to 14. Anyone?
We went from.
No? 15
sorry, what?
to
We
19.
went from 14 to 1.
Me and
Our
Fathar.
rolls for.
Alright, so 15 to 19, you guys will take 4 points of damage and no conditions. And then everyone else, no damage, no conditions. Cool?
Sounds good.
Again, if you're pinned, you have to succeed a DC 15 athletics or acrobatics check to get out.
For restrained, you mean?
And people can help you by giving advantage on that.
Restrained?
Yeah.
Which is me and who?
Me.
You
Mhm.
3.
Oh, and
Oh,
and
oh,
Aragar.
Yeah.
Going to Bosco's turn.
The worst part was the witch bolt being lost because that was.
Bosco, you see the exit has been opened up a little bit, but you also saw a bunch of rocks fall on your friends.
There's so many people in here. I can hardly. The ones who have been pinned to the ground are lying down. Correct.
Yep.
Oh my god. There's so many rings out right now.
Oh,
Are there enough?
Mm-hmm.
So if I run directly to the exit, use my halfling nimbleness to run through everyone's space, I would provoke an opportunity attack from the ooze, right?
Yes, if you ran past him.
I'm gonna kind of scurry around him.
But remember, you can redirect that damage to Mathok.
All right, running right by him.
Thanks, bud.
I think I'm gonna actually run just past Cedric, or whatever 30 feet is in Cedric's direction. Cedric.
5, so
Cedric's
right
the-
here.
Barkeeper.
And
6. That
yes.
was your full
So
movement.
my action will be to remove rubble.
Okay, so you're gonna give the help action to him.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
I just have to roll a 20 For strength.
So you're using your action to actually help him.
He still has to roll the athletics
I'll
or
have to
acrobatics.
pass.
So he
I
has
just,
to,
I just have
He just
advantage.
has
he has advantage on the roll. You're basically aiding him in doing that.
That sounds fine where I could have dashed out of the cave. Been selfish, but
Well, you've given him that action.
Cedric will remember
let me
this.
roll the opportunity attack from the ooze.
He's better than Gax.
That'll hit you. It's a 16 plus
Wish
a
you already saved
modifier.
my life.
yeah, oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Alright, so
Didn't do
I'll
it
roll
again.
the damage, which is going to be 11 bludgeoning and
We're gonna climb and get back out.
18 points of acid.
strong? Are you strong?
The Fox gone. Or no.
Not right now.
I'm sorry, he's
Not right
at acid resistant. He's at 17.
I'm just kidding. I meant
Okay,
because
so
you're,
he's
you're
immune to
a
acid.
little bit
Yeah,
damaged.
sorry.
Can you pull my sword out?
How would you like it to look as you sort of run past this thing and it tries to swipe at you, hits you, but the magic within you sort of rebounds it to Vithak? How's that look?
I'm unaware of the magic. I'm just kind of crawling by it.
Crawling.
Yeah, I kind of like stumbling through. I don't even know what's going on with the magic. Just something happens. I'm like going right by, kind of clueless.
He
Alone.
ran. Xarziros, where are you? Runs over to Xarziros, comes back. Cedric!
It's
Since
just
that's the
back.
case, what I'm gonna say is, as you're running by and you get hit with the pseudopod, your mind kind of like shuts off for a second, goes blank, as you hear in your head sort of, "Don't worry, I'll protect you," for that split second, and then it vanishes again. Nixel, you're up. Actually, at this point in time, you hear a ping, a little bell.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
Is that for the
Fuck.
wagon?
Oh
The
no.
wagon? Like if something came to the
Something came close to the
an
wagon.
alarm?
Oh, you said a trap?
He set an alarm.
No, he set an alarm.
It just
to
gets
protect
worse
their
and
character.
worse.
As we're all like hanging on, we'll
Gotta
just
keep
half
on your
of us.
toes!
I'm on my
Just
back.
made me rethink my entire turn. This is your fault.
Well, I'm glad I said it at the beginning of your turn then.
This is ridiculous.
This is.
It is ridiculous because it's just freaking ooze right now. Like I'm done. If anything else, we like beat the heck out of it, and the freaking ooze was sitting here taking forever to get out.
It's a magical construct.
I know. That's
basically.
why I'm like.
It's weird.
Nixel,
Also,
not your
layer
normal
actions
beast.
do that.
Nixel thinks for a moment, and he's like, I don't really care about that sword. So he just dashes up the hole.
You just start flying up.
Yep.
towards
Wow,
the
you're not gonna help anybody before
Wow.
you dash?
Wow.
Well,
Selfish, Nixel.
No, I'm with it.
Does he say anything about the bell?
10, 15.
It just leads us into
Um,
another problem.
so you get up to it. It's still kind of closed. You need to make a strength check to push your way
Forgot
through.
about that.
That's why I get to the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
probably
at a
not
negative
strong.
1. It's a saving throw or just a check?
Just a check. Strength.
It's a negative 1.
You go, my God.
Alright, let's get into it.
Let's hope he
There's
gets.
5 fairies just like.
Wow.
flying.
Oh,
What is it?
I got it.
What is it?
No, it's on the floor.
Yeah.
The table.
It was a 15.
Oh, roll that.
Look, you roll like
We're
this.
keeping it.
Too bad you didn't roll in your box.
I didn't roll in my box and I got messed up on something else.
You gotta keep
It's
it
14
fine. I
total.
called it out. It's fine. 15 minus 1 is 14, right? You use the most amount of strength you can to sort of like
pull it out. You make the gap just slightly big enough for you to like push your little thin torso through it. Now you can see. Whoop! But with that, you can hear some muttering near your wagon where you had left it. Amongst all the yelling and like the things crumbling around you and the smashing, you can hear some like distant talking.
Dude, if they take our fucking board
Yeah,
shit,
forget the
I'm
ooze.
killing somebody.
Yeah, I was like, forget
Well,
the ooze.
yeah.
I'm gonna F somebody up while I'm
Yeah.
on top
Loot
once we get up
in
there.
Yeah.
So I'm up top now.
There's
You
And
are
looking
not
pretty-
up top. You're,
I'm, like,
you're sort of like
squeezing through the
squeezing
hole.
through like part of the hole. You still got another like 30-40 feet to go.
Because I dug a hole down, circling down,
Right,
and then I
yeah.
fell.
Right. And the
I
whole
will
thing is
also
that
say
thin,
you
or is it
can't
just a little
understand
segment?
any of the lingo. It's rather guttural.
Oh.
So
It's not draconic, is it?
It's not draconic.
Okay. Is the one more clarifying thing?
It sounds very weird.
Is the hole I'm squeezing through temporary, and then it's like free, like?
Yeah. So
Basically
basically,
free
anything that's
flying.
sort of like the loose rocks that fell from above, all of that is sort of open to you now. It's just sort of plugging that one spot, and you've pushed most of it away enough for you to squeeze through.
All right.
With a 14. Xarziros, you're up.
I'm going to. Sorry. I'm gonna run over. How far is that? Yeah, I'm gonna disengage from the ooze.
Already?
And I'm gonna run over to Ares. Is disengage an action or a bonus action?
In
It's
action.
an action.
Unless
Action.
you're a rogue.
Oh yeah. I'm like, it's
And
bonus,
to
but
help
no.
her is an action. There's no way I could.
We're
There's
both.
no way. Wait, but he already used his opportunity attack.
He did.
He did.
Can't do
Okay.
it.
He can only do it once.
Yep.
So
Nice.
then, yeah, we're good. I'm not gonna disengage. I'm gonna run over to her, and I'm gonna help her.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I was thinking about going the other direction.
You're not quite close enough.
He wanted to go
I
the other
wanted
way.
to
You
go
made
the
him go
other
the
way.
long way.
Yeah, you did make
You
me
made
kinda
him
go
go the
around.
long
He's
way.
here.
You jacked
I wanted
him
to
off.
go that
5,
way.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Still not far enough.
Wait, what?
Because this space is, it's a 10-foot monster. It has to go around it. It can't go
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah, but he can step through Bosco's space because Bosco's a halfling. He can just step
That's
over
what I
him.
did first. I ended up over here.
Oh.
And she's over here in this space.
Yeah, but
Good
what
catch.
I'm saying is if he. So
If it
where?
doesn't work, it doesn't work,
whatever. Yeah.
but-
If the, yeah, I was gonna say.
Because she's still 10 more feet away from him.
Okay.
Because she's in that space. She's
Yeah.
just fallen over. That's all.
Okay. Then
This is a rough one.
then I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use my action to dash
And start climbing. Yep,
and
Yeah.
absolutely.
You didn't. Oh wait, you didn't have to disengage. You're right.
Tush push Nixel.
So
right
you're
out
dashing
there.
closer,
I'm going with your
or are you dashing to
No,
go
it's
up?
important
Good
that
bonus
Xarziros
action.
goes over there,
I'm
honestly.
gonna.
He's the only one strong enough to
I
do
assume
so
there's
far.
still gonna be rubble coming down, right?
Uh,
I'm decent.
there's a couple of things here and there,
Oh, but she also takes
other
a
than the
turn.
actual roof that's caving in.
Only get one.
The hole itself is pretty loose at this point. It's only a couple of more things that are like sort of like plugging the hole.
But if we're still under here, there's gonna be another environmental
There
turn.
will be another environmental turn. Yeah,
after
it hasn't
Argar?
fallen yet.
I'm gonna. No, I just used my action to dash.
So protect.
So I'll
Bosco.
brace.
So you're dashing and then bracing over
Yeah,
Ares?
I
Will,
guess.
will his big A shield it'll break me too? Will it? Please.
I mean,
It's big enough.
there you go.
With my dash, can I get over to the other side? Closer to the pedestal.
Like that?
Yeah.
Cool.
So that I can go right up the rope when we're ready.
Alrighty. The ooze. We'll roll for its recharge.
I don't know what everybody else is
Yeah, I'm
at,
also
but
prone.
I'm stressed for
I'm
you.
restrained.
Is
Oh,
this
I'm-
on
I'm-
you?
Okay.
You never took that off of you, right?
The cannon?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
So he's over here.
Yeah.
He's with me. Yeah.
Okay. I guess
Not
right
good.
now it
It's
can
not.
see Bosco and it can see this dragon. And it can see Gax pretty easily. So I'm gonna say it's gonna move 1 foot. It's gonna move once towards Gax to be within 10-foot range for the attack. 15 to hit.
Misses.
Nice.
He was
said
so
that so
quick.
fast. Yep.
Miss.
I forgot to do the bane as well, so it would have missed more.
Would've missed more.
I mean, it's good. It means if you had hit just barely.
Gax is like, catch this. In
Get
your
down.
chalice form or whatever
Like
it is.
the night sky.
And then it's gonna walk back over here and take a 10-foot swing over top of the rubble at the short guy that's behind it. I'm gonna say since he's got rubble on him, you're gonna have you're behind half cover.
Oh, that's good.
'cause
I
you're
am
small,
the
so you're gonna add 2 to your AC for this attack. Okay? Natural 20.
No.
Oh, but
With the bane,
Bane doesn't do
with the
nothing?
bane.
No.
No, not
when
on
when
that.
you
That's a
roll
critical
an
hit.
Yeah, when you roll an it succeeds no matter what. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
It's not just that it's a
Bosco!
number. It's
Far
the critical.
left an unborn son
You rolled low on
behind.
that, so that's gonna be 4
Bosco.
plus
Oh, but can you
8,
just transfer
8
the...
bludgeoning. 8 bludgeoning.
He's out.
The acid
We were
is.
all like.
Well, is the acid an effect on top of the attack,
Did you
or
not
is it
transfer
part of
that
the
to the
attack?
Thok?
It's part of the attack.
So that's good.
Am I able to transfer it to Vathak or no?
You are able to because it's all part of the same attack.
Okay.
They happen at the same time.
All of it?
All of it.
So it's like...
Up
So
until
8 points
he's
of
dead.
bludgeoning and then 12 points of acid.
No.
That's nothing for a net.
Poof, is that gone?
So Vathak is just gone,
No.
and you're fine, or what?
Vathak's still.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so nothing to you, but Vathak takes the damage.
Yeah, Vathak. Well,
The
because
bludgeoning.
he's immune to acid, so it's only 8 bludgeoning.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
That's why I threw him like right in the face.
Good
'cause
boy.
I-
Good boy.
Good boy at Bosco or good boy
No,
at...
to Vathak. Good boy.
This ooze will not take us this day, Captain Bosco.
I can sense the salt.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
good on
Feeling that
Nixel
20.
for reminding me. I would
I'm
have
alright
like
with that.
It scared me.
It scared me.
Like, oh,
Gax,
crap.
you're up.
I have 2 questions. Looking up, how high is the ceiling?
10 feet.
10 feet? How tall is Xarziros? So how close is your head to the ceiling?
He's like 6'8" or something.
6'8"?
So more than 5.
So more... No, this is fucking perfect.
6'8".
Just under 7.
Ooh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no,
saw the
yeah.
range and I was like, fuck me.
Are you?
Can I run as close as I can to Xarziros? In a straight line. I want to try and get from point A to point B as close as humanly possible to.
6. Next to Cedric.
How far away am I from Xarziros?
5, 10, 15, 25.
Looking at Xarziros, as he's bracing, Gax will scream, "Hold up the ceiling!" And I'm going to cast Enlarge on him.
Daddy yeah, that's awesome. Okay, where's my enlarged thingy?
So it says, for the duration, the spell enlarges or reduces a creature or an object you can see within range. So the enlarged. The target size increases by 1 category. So if you're large, you are now huge.
Well, he's medium, so he's.
Oh,
not
now you're large.
Large.
From medium to large, for example, the target also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's attack with its enlarged weapons or unarmed strikes deal an extra 1d4 damage. So you, your armor, and whatever weapon you carry are all enlarged.
Great.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
As Gax is trying to figure out how to keep everybody.
Damage control here.
Yeah.
Shield, just giant Xarziros
Yeah.
is now 12 feet tall.
Let's
The
out a
big boy
roar.
is now a bigger boy.
Your head is just sort of like pushing into the ceiling at this point as you're looking down at the rest of them.
Because they're basically
Sick.
like
Is that
11,
everything?
12 inches, or 11, 12 feet in height, almost. Actually, probably more than that. Assuming we're doubling height.
And then, as a bonus action, Gax is going to eat the rest of his Draffy.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's 5 extra hit points.
Alright. Cedric, you're up.
Cool. So before I do anything, I have to roll to get.
You can only try to escape. As your one action, you have advantage from Bosco aiding you.
Sweet. Let's see here. Okay. Wait. What is it? What kind of check is it?
Strength.
Strength.
So add your strength modifier.
Sorry, actually, you can use athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, sorry.
Or acrobatics. Okay, so that's a 19. Do I need to roll again? Is that already good enough?
Do it both times. Use the advantage.
A 13.
So your first one, your highest was 15?
19.
19? So yeah, with the aid of Bosco, you guys managed to sort of like scrape across all of these rocks and sort of, he pulls you out from underneath as you're sort of like crawling, trying to get back up.
Wow.
The ceiling's still slowly like trickling on top of you. Yeah.
Do I have an action after this or no?
So that was your action.
Okay, but I have my bonus.
But you have your movement and you have your bonus.
Well, can I try to grab my sword back with my
And you
bonus?
are you start prone, so you're at half movement.
I see. Can I get up first before anything else?
So yeah, that's what gets rid of half of your movement.
Yes. All right. Can I use my bonus action to try to yank my sword out of this thing?
That's a full action.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, because that thing's grappled.
Oh, the sword is grappled. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action instead then to who's really bad, who's not feeling well.
Oh, we're all pretty.
All of
We're
us.
all
We're all
pretty
pretty
bad.
bad. All of us.
Then-
We're all low.
I can't do it to everyone at once with this one. It's gonna be. Where'd it go? Healing. Where's healing? Okay, it's gonna be a 2nd level healing word at who's the worst? Who's the worst?
I've
of
never
everyone?
We're all
Not
pretty.
me.
Just pick some.
Yeah, we're all pretty close.
All right,
You
since
look at us and we all look.
You look
pretty
at the
much-
3 of
Xarziros
us,
is
and we're
all
all looking
beat
pretty
up.
bad. at
Xarziros
least.
is
Oh, you're
holding up the ceiling, so he's gonna go at Xarziros, and he's gonna heal you for.
That's a good point.
I need. Can I have some D4s?
Yeah.
Crumbling down.
Please. 3 more.
There you go.
4, 7, 9, 12. You get 16 health back.
Just me.
Just you.
Oh,
Thank you very much, sir.
Nice. Xarziros is getting beefed up here.
Yeah. When being a strength character comes in
There's a
handy.
reason they call him Daddy Xarziros.
Is that your turn?
That's
Any
not
movement?
I would move. I would use your
Yeah.
movement.
Can I get to
Okay.
as close to under Xarziros as possible?
You've got 15 feet of movement, so where'd you like? You can go here,
Close enough that I
there,
can get
there.
back to the goo if necessary. So between Xarziros and the
To get his sword.
to get my sword back.
Does this thing have like sentimental value to you, or
It
like,
must, because
yeah.
man, you're just leaving everybody
It
else.
does.
He would die for that sword, apparently.
It does. Wasn't it gifted to him? Wasn't
I don't want to say too much.
Oh, he did.
By his
We asked
daddy
him
issue.
that in the zone of truth, I thought.
Aries,
He
you're
did.
up.
It was in.
I gotta roll.
Yeah.
Yes, so you do not have help from anyone.
Nat 20. Plus I have +6 acrobatics, but nat 20.
Wow!
Oh, you're okay. You're not in jail.
You hit into the ground, and you're used to being in tight spots all your life, kind of. Basically, get squeezing out of places, and you just
Being
find that
sneaky.
one spot that's just you fly
Yeah.
right through it as you sort of like scramble your way
Okay.
back up. I'll say with a nat 20, you actually can get up without losing any
Movement?
movement.
Alright.
Then you look over and you just see Daddy Xarziros' big
I'm
ass
like,
leg.
whoa! What
is that
happened? Alright, well then I'm gonna use my freaking movement now
Do
to
you
get up.
wear pants, or is it kind of like a
Are you
like
bulky?
a long robe kind of situation?
It's
So you'll use your
Bulky
movement,
pants?
your 30
Okay.
movement to
Do
go
I
up.
use
I
my
wasn't like,
dash
do we
to
look up like,
another?
whoa?
Give me an acrobatics or athletics
just
check to
gave
climb
up
the
on
rope.
tracking this thing's health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have to, he was just flying.
16 acrobatics.
16? Good enough.
So is that just regular movement of 30 feet?
Yeah.
And can I also dash? Or no, because the other one was just
Well, once you get up part of the way, you've got to sort of like
push through that
clear the
again.
rest of the rubble, and he's kind of in your way.
So
you
can
gotta,
I
like,
do that
push
there?
around him.
Oh, no, I can't do that right now.
Give me another check. This one's strength.
Where's my strength? 8.
8.
Oh, I made a mistake.
I'm gonna say that I think Nixel's just in the way.
I'm gonna be like, move!
You get up there and you're trying to pull any of
Shoving
the
him.
loose rocks away, but he's kind of like tucked himself into it and is just sort of like blocking any movement
Ah!
of the rock.
That was
I'm sorry,
I
us
made
tiny tots, we gotta get out somehow.
Huh?
I messed up. You actually
I need to be
get
up
you
and
get
up
plus
with
20,
him.
not plus
Yeah.
16.
I was gonna say you should have a +7.
At 4.
Plus 8. So just add 4 more.
Okay.
The cycle of life.
Yes, I read 4d4 and read 4 plus 4.
It's crazy having double healing.
That's getting rid
Having double
Life
but,
cleric, man.
Yeah.
Life cleric, man.
Well, the
Bread
best
and
healing-
butter of clerics.
I was gonna say the best healing character in the game. Second two. No.
Well, you can do
Aragar, you're up.
Well, gotta use my action for one thing.
Yeah.
You went from 0, now you're back to 191.
15.
That is the DC. That's what you needed.
Woo.
So you
That's
find-
athletic, so I just go. Just like
With a
push
strong-
up almost.
You
Yeah.
used athletics, so yeah, just a strong pull. You find this large stone, you sort of like across the ground, and squeeze your way through.
Okay. Use my 15 feet to get up, and who am I next to? I don't think I'm next to anyone else right now. Who is that model next to me?
That's fuck.
Well, unfortunately, I don't really. He's, well, he's proven to handle himself so far.
Right.
So, I'm going to use my remaining 15 to. I think that's. I'm going to go on to the left of this group of 3 right there. So, using my 15 to get 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's my movement, and have either of those two model who am I
You still
still
have a bonus action.
I know. I'm trying to decide who to brace. I don't know who.
Me and Bosco. That you're next
So-
to.
I'm gonna brace for Bosco. How are you doing?
I have some cuts and bruises on me. I'd say, I don't know, I'm about like half.
Okay.
Some dense
Yeah,
black and
yeah.
blue
Looking
spots on it.
looking between the two, he's obviously bloodied and bad.
Yeah.
So I'm going
coughing up
to
blood.
use my
Don't do
bonus action
that.
to brace for him.
That's
Bracing.
And myself.
Yeah.
up.
That's like actively dying.
Alrighty. Top of the round.
Okay,
no.
I was
The
like
people
to
who
say
are
Nix
not
is
making
protecting me.
checks. You two are not making checks
Okay,
for
good.
this.
What if
Or
we're under
saving
him?
throws?
I was like, that's not gonna be good.
Let's.
Because
Alright,
I
so
mentioned to be.
you're bracing this roof. How about you give me a strength check?
You have advantage. You have advantage.
Hold on,
Oh,
before
yes.
you roll.
It's like a chorus in here.
With a DC 15, you'll keep Cedric and Bosco, because they're in that area, safe.
It
A
is what it is.
DC 18, you'll keep everyone safe by holding the roof together. Cool?
No pressure.
What's that strength mod?
Hold it up!
Just flat strength.
Flat strength.
13.
I also have
Oh.
concentration on me
Well,
too. Sorry
you
about that.
you have
You have concentration.
Yeah.
advantage.
Oh, you
I
rolled
he
low.
rolled-
Oh, that was with advantage.
The other one
Right.
was a 2.
Yeah.
So.
You don't want that one.
And that's for the enlarge on
Alright.
Xarziros.
So I'm gonna say you do your best to hold it off, but it's just not enough. You hold it for yourself, and you can see it kind of your failed attempt as sort of like rocks and things start to fall in different areas and still damaging your friends.
I've never tapped into the strength before.
So you don't roll, Ares doesn't roll, and Nixel doesn't roll. The rest of you roll a dex save.
Including me.
With advantage.
And you two roll with advantage. No, not you. You're holding the roof up for yourself. That's it.
Okay.
9.
What was it? Dex save? That might be not enough.
Dex save, yeah.
I had a 21.
Dex?
Dex.
Dex
Same.
11.
I'm at 4 health. I'm barely creeping out of here.
Alright, so
13.
11,
Yeah, Bosco, we were like,
you go prone,
What?
and you're gonna take...
sit there for.
You got hit again?
I rolled under.
I rolled a
20.
13,
Damage,
so
so that's gonna be
I did get hit,
14
but I don't know
points.
if
I am
got
unconscious again.
knocked over.
Alright, so Cedric, another massive boulder falls on Cedric and knocks him out cold.
Oh, after the ooze.
13.
13.
I
So
got my
you're
potion
gonna
on me,
take
guys.
14 points of damage and go prone as well.
Damn it. That's being in your way.
Thought it was good. I was not.
Bosco, what'd you roll?
21. I'm
Okay, so you're scot free.
I'm in the way right now.
This shield, Aragar tries too hard, puts it over your entire head and completely forgets about himself as he gets smashed by one from the side, and goes down next to you. No one is restrained, but there are 2 people that went prone and one of them went unconscious.
Oh, right, just prone. Thank God. Oh, that's actually good. Well, as good as it can get.
Bosco,
Me.
you're up.
Again?
I was barely up the first time.
What's going on in this exits? Who's jammed? Who's
Alright,
blocking
so
the
here's
way?
what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go next.
Yeah.
After you, right? But you're not gonna be able to go anywhere if you dash. Because I'm stuck in the way.
That's
I'm stuck behind
So you
him.
need to hold your dash action basically so
Until
you can
after
climb
Ares.
after she's out
Alright,
of the way.
yeah. That
But I
makes
can't get
sense.
out of the way till you get your tiny
Right,
butt
but
out
I
of the
go
way.
before you.
So clear away.
So I'm
The
gonna.
ooze goes between them.
If I hold if I use my action, hold my action, can I do a bonus action with the thought?
Oh, straight from me.
Yes.
I can do something about you.
I would like
maybe.
Vithok's
If my-
action
if my
to
turn
be
gets
moved
around.
30 feet
Again, I
into
have my
the
potion
tomb.
on me. You
further
just get
to
me,
try
you
to
can-
lure the
you like
ooze
throw it in
away.
my mouth.
I'm also like.
So
right
you're
there
going over
back
here?
and keeping
No,
it on
I'm
me.
holding my movement.
Oh, holding
it
it. Yeah.
depends,
But
it depends on what
Vithok,
happens first.
I
So.
want to go further in the
yeah.
tomb in an
You're right.
attempt to
All the
lure the
points.
ooze.
Oh, give me an intimidation check for Vithok.
Wait, what? He's trying to lure away the ooze.
No. Oh.
So how far do you want Vithok to go? All 30 feet?
Yeah, Vithok rolled a 4 for intimidation.
He's
He's minus what? Or no, that. Oh wait, no, that's intelligence. Sorry,
Oh,
I don't know if I have
What?
intimidation on here.
It's just your charisma.
Oh, Chris. Oh,
So
so
you-
4. Still. 0.
A 4.
Yeah.
Grr.
That's so unfortunate. Let me roll. As long as it's not a 3 or lower, it. They rolled a nat 1! Nat 1! It's right there! Holy crap.
What are the
She can't make this shit up.
It's like a
Grr.
fishing lure.
It made me happy. I'm like, I want this to work. So yeah, how far do you want Vithak to go?
Oh, we're
Obviously,
going
so
into the
full
other room.
30, right? One,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on its turn, it is intimidated and will follow as best it can towards Vithak.
So, you still need to use your movement though, because you can only hold your dash action.
Mhm.
You can't hold your movement, so you have 30 feet of movement.
And then I move the
And then
30
you
for
move the
okay.
extra
So you can
30.
move as close as you can towards the rope.
Yeah, just move me there, please. Thank you.
Alrighty. Awesome. Fantastic use of Vithak there.
He's
Nick's about to
disposable.
protect our
right
shit.
now.
I can't believe that word.
I'm
Go
working on it.
protect
I'm
our
working
shit.
on it.
It's still sitting right here.
Take a picture of it.
Nixel, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going.
Well,
So
You're
how
s-
far up is it?
but you were stuck.
Like 10 feet.
Does
You're
he have
right
to-
in it.
No, I can get through.
I thought he said
I did
that
my
you
strength
were.
check. I'm
It
good.
slowed him down.
Oh,
where
okay.
he,
I thought
but
you were
he
saying
still
you had
can
to
get
do it
through.
again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
It's another 40 feet up.
40?
Yeah. Because it was 70, you
It
went
was
up
70
30.
feet, yeah. He was oddly specific.
Very prepared.
I guess I have to dash to get all the way up.
Okay. So you get all the way up.
And as I pop out of the hole,
It's you.
as fast as humanly possible, like a missile exiting a missile silo. Just like, like I'm gonna see what?
As you get out of the hole, you see looming around is one like giant like stone boulder guy with like a stone head and like stone fists and stone feet, and he's just sort of talking to himself as he's sort of like picking around in these tusks. It doesn't seem that Bones is at all disturbed by this guy, and in his hand he's just carrying a couple of like bright red, like a bundle of bright red flowers.
Oh, don't you mean to him? Don't you mean to him?
Don't aggro something we don't need to aggro.
is quite shocked, actually. He thought this was something else. Would
A very
I,
tense situation. Like, what?
since I'm a fae, I probably wouldn't know what language this dude speaks.
Yeah, you don't know what this guy is muttering to himself.
Would Nixel kind of be able to tell if he speaks common, the basic,
You can
or
attempt.
understands it?
You can attempt. 6 seconds of communication.
Yeah, he'd pop up and he'd say, "Well, you're not exactly who I expected. Is there something you need?"
Who's my brother?
Oh no.
Can
think
I
that's-
do my best to insight this? Like the actions he's making, the facial expressions. like,
Yeah, give me an
trying-
insight check.
Yes, baby. I think that's not gonna. We're taking it. Inside.
So this guy stands about 5 feet tall, and everything in his face is kind of, it moves, but it's
5
all
feet.
stone that like moves together.
Oh, I
so
thought
it's
he
like,
was big.
No, he's not massive. He's
So
like
he's only 2 feet
he's a
taller
medium
than
creature,
me.
yeah,
Okay.
He's cute. He's holding flowers.
My name's Coog. This is my friend.
Don't,
Oh,
don't,
God.
don't destroy him.
Oh, he's dead.
Distract him.
Don't perish him.
15.
Don't be
Uh,
mean.
based on his one, he was startled for sure that something popped out of this hole at him. He's maneuvering around in these boats. He's just like investigating the situation. He's not quite sure what this wagon is doing here. And from the gestures that you're getting from him, he's like, "Is this yours?"
With that, Nixel would use the remaining movement past the 40 to fly over to the cart, pick up a tusk, a small one, a small tusk, and hold it out to him. And he'd say, "For you."
Well, this is happening.
Yes.
And we'll cut there. Xarziros.
That was done in 1 seconds.
Everybody's dead. Everybody's screaming.
we had to explain all the insights and stuff like that.
Back to the
Nixel's
back to the war
C-3PO.
flash.
We're in the trash
cut
compactor.
Back to the dying.
We're in the trash compactor right now.
Gosh.
So, I can't really do anything other than hold up this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
So
kinda made you
you-
too
you-
big to climb up.
You are now large. You can carry other medium things,
But I
or
can't
small
get through
things.
this hole. It's not
that is
big
true.
enough.
You'd have to make the hole bigger, and we're not. You're not sure how much weight the wagon would be able to hold. It's still pretty heavy wagon with all the tusks in it, but it has now had one tusk removed.
One small tusk. I'm going to, I guess, hold my action to dash until most everybody gets out of here, or at least like can climb out.
Can you do anything about me with the bonus?
I unfortunately don't have any more healing.
Again, the
Oh,
bonus
yeah.
action, just searching the potion on my being.
You can also still brace. You have shield.
Oh, that's
I guess
also
that's true. So searching would be an action for him.
Yeah,
To
that would be a
search.
search.
Oh, it
actually.
was a bonus for.
I'm a rogue.
Oh, sorry.
And to
I
administer
get,
it
I
then
get extra.
would be like if I find it.
So the action would be to search. The bonus action would be to administer the potion.
Okay, then I am gonna do that.
Okay. And the DC is a 12 from before.
This is investigation.
Yes.
It's not hidden on me. It's just on my belt.
Okay, that's a 16.
Hell yeah.
Cool. So you find the potion on his belt. While he's unconscious on the ground, barely breathing.
Your health potion?
Yeah, if we can.
It's like a secret compartment.
No, it's just this is a dice tower that I don't use. If you want to pass
The
that around.
Cedric component.
Get up front.
It's funny because I did this to you seven. Hell yeah.
7.
Because I did this to you last encounter, so now we're even.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No more health potions.
And I'll stand up and I can't technically take the brace action, but
Right.
I'll
You're
stand
gonna
up and
make your strength
Oh, I
check
forgot
again.
I was that tall.
With the ooze approaching, it is making its movement towards the thigh. It will make an attack because it has 10 feet reach. Oh no, it's too far actually. So
Nice.
it's a slow ooze. It can only move 20 feet, unfortunately. So I think what we'll actually do is move closer as its dash action.
It's like in the doorway now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like clogging up the doorway.
So that is the ooze's turn. Let me roll for its recharge. Probably won't need it, but whatever. Yes.
Are you just prone on the ground?
Yeah, I'm not restrained.
Okay. How badly injured are you looking?
Bloodied again.
Bloodied again? Alright. Gax will rest his hand on your shoulder. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you at first level. And 16 points of healing.
Wow.
Yeah. And then as my bonus action, who else is looking pretty bad?
Me.
You, yeah, dude, it's just another 5 points of healing for you. Sorry.
That's something.
Yeah. And I'm gonna haul ass towards the rope.
Alright. We'll put you over here on this side.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Cedric.
Alright, I get up
So that's
immediately.
15 points of movement.
Yes. How close am I to the goo? Or I should say, how far
5,
away am I?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Mm-hmm.
35, 40, 45.
45, okay. Fuck, he's 60 feet, so... it understood me earlier when I said fuck you. So it knows what I'm saying.
You can't see over here anymore.
I can't see it, it's in the doorway.
It's dark over there
dark
now.
over there.
Motherfucker.
You're blind.
God. What, is it?
How far away is it?
It's 45.
45.
He can see it. Oh.
Because
You're over
No,
there.
yeah, no, that's, yeah, because I only have 40 feet of light.
God
Yeah.
fucking
I thought it was 30.
Oh, fuck. Wait, actually, do I get to see it? Hold on. I can see.
You're gonna command it?
I'm trying to command this thing.
Yes.
He wanted to make it drop it.
I do.
But he has no vision.
At that point, I would spit it back out at you. Yeah, well, yeah, that was the
Then
plan.
it
Not
impales
just
him
throw
for, like,
That was the plan. Fuck.
drops again.
I don't have anything that can. Does this do anything? Yeah, but that doesn't. Actually, now that the hole is open, is there
Oh,
any-
true. Isn't there light coming out of the
It's
hole?
over there, but it's only lighting up this area here.
I can't see it at all.
And there's no
No.
light coming from the purple strip in the cave?
This is very dark over here. The only reason it was lit up before is because of that silver glow that's gone.
Well, there was wasn't there like a purple strip light?
That's
No.
like
Well,
that's
like
not
mood
giving
lighting.
off any light. It's like being in the black light, basically.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I guess I hold my dash action to, or I guess I move towards the hole, and then I
Alright,
hold my. Actually, can I hold command in case this thing comes back?
If you hold command, that will use the spell slot if
Yes.
it doesn't get used.
Yes. If it hold the command in case it comes back.
Okay. But you'll use your 15 to move over, or you're gonna stay there.
I'm currently under where Xarziros' protection is, aren't I?
Well, it depends on his strength
Well,
check.
he's a large creature now, so actually he takes up 2 spaces, kind of like this thing does.
Uh huh.
So yeah, he would be kind of like here at this point, which is next to you.
Okay, then I'll stay where I am. And I'll hold command.
Aries.
The hole's open now?
The
Right?
whole
You went through?
Nixel's out of it.
Nixel's out of it.
So I can move?
You need to roll your strength again.
Yeah.
Because the hole, you didn't make the hole bigger, and you couldn't make it bigger because
Strange.
Nixel's ass is in the way.
yeah.
It's just right? I'm only Oh no, right, yeah,
that
right
one.
there. 9. 9! After all that.
Did you roll with acrobatics or?
No, you said strength.
She just did a straight.
You said strength. I got. I'm
I'm
thin. I'm not a big boy.
trying to think.
Don't doctor it up. Just be straight up. Clearly, it ain't happening this
I'm
time.
gonna say you make it slightly bigger. You find one of them off, but you start to like slide back down the rope a little bit. As you sort of like pull one of the heavier chunks out. So
Holding on to this rope,
right,
trying to stay on it.
you end up sliding back down the rope as it like pulls you down with it. You can see kind of like the tugging that's going on at this time as well, and it's not moving the cart or anything, but I would say that you're not necessarily in the way, but you didn't clear it enough for you to get through. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Now use my held action.
But can't get through.
Yeah. So your held action was to dash, right?
Thought it was when it became open. That's what he said.
He's a small creature.
Can I change
Like
the
that.
held action, or can I change it, or no? Once I hold
So
it,
the-
it's done.
So you use your dash action as Ares pulls this stone loose and sort of falls down, not falls down, but like slides down a little bit of a way. Give me an acrobatics check to sort of like climb the rope at the same and go past her to go through the hole.
Like, I'm wondering, I use the 30 feet of movement and then held a dash.
Yep, that's what
I'm
this
not-
is.
I cannot change that,
No.
the dash. Okay. 14.
Good enough for you. I mean, you can
Ooh.
stand in people's spaces
I'm done
as
waiting.
a small creature, so it's the same thing here. You
I'm
find
like,
a way to like
God,
wrap the rope
Roscoe.
around, in between her legs and around her shoulders and stuff to find your way up and make
I'm like,
your
you're
way
welcome, Bosco.
No,
Climbing
but
around.
Bosco would like climb up her back and like his foot would go right into her face.
Yeah.
as he's
Oh
doing
my
it.
God.
sort of like
Shoulders,
shoving her on my
Shoulders,
Yeah.
like, you're welcome.
He's like, have a wife and children.
I'm like, clear some freaking rock from me.
I was gonna try to use tremors and the thaumaturgy to kind of maybe shake it loose. I don't know.
Yeah, no, not because your action was to dash, right?
Where are you right now? Me? I'm on the other side of.
So Bosco's not
Argon.
out
You
though.
actually still
sorry,
have a
Argon,
bonus
of,
action though.
Xarziros. So like where you see Ares,
Oh,
just right there.
And you don't have anything that would make a light.
So you could, after he
Make a
goes
light?
up,
Make
you
a
could
light
try
in
it.
that direction,
20
just so I
no.
can see.
Alright,
Okay,
okay.
it's
Another
20 feet
strength?
around
Yep.
me is bright light, and then 20 feet after that is dim. So I only have a 40-foot radius around
Bottom,
me.
right? 9, 10, 11.
And I'll tell you right now,
11
there's
is just
no
enough.
amount of persuasion for Gax to be like,
You
hey,
pull
you
that
should go
second
over
rock
there. Gax
out,
would look
second time at the job, and you pull the second one out that's kind of in the way,
Who's back at me?
throw it on the ground in anger, and then start to climb your way up.
And how much farther do we have to get up? 40?
40 feet, yeah.
Okay, so he's not out and I'm not out. We're like close. Me and
And you
Bosco.
didn't technically use any of your movement, so you still have 30 feet, so you'd be
That's what I'm saying, so I'd be like
10 feet away. Yeah. Aragar, you're still on the ground prone.
It's taking forever
Yep,
to get out of
it's taking
here.
me 15 feet. I'm gonna get up. I'm going to use my action to cast False Life on myself and give myself 11 temporary hit points.
Alright.
And I'm going to move over to Gax. So I'm gonna move up towards, so I'm close to Xarziros and Gax.
So you have 15 feet, so
Yeah.
you're going over there or over here?
Over the first one you said. So yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna use the brace action and guard you. Gax.
That is Xarziros. You're next to either Xarziros
You're
or Cedric.
and yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Cedric. Where's
Yeah.
Gax? Hold on. What
He's
the?
further to
Gax is
closer
over
to the
there.
actual
Oh, in that case,
food.
he's okay. All right, I'm gonna brace it on Cedric then.
Sweet, but I thought I was braced by Xarziros already.
No, he's not. He couldn't because he used the healing potion on you.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's just holding up the roof
He was
still.
holding up the roof. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Cool.
I'm hoping it doesn't all come.
So give me it's the same check. So actually all you need to beat to help everyone stay safe is a 15 this time.
Oh.
With advantage.
Sorry.
With
You
advantage,
guys are
because
actually
it's
one
big.
step closer, so we'll take 2 off it. DC 13.
Sweet.
Dirty 20.
Nice. So as the room starts to cave in on itself, all of this stuff starts to just fall inward. Xarziros holds up this one section here, about 20 feet of space in this corner, in like a 20-foot square, as you guys have enough time to sort of like find your way back out. This all gets smashed to bits. You feel the Thok's presence sort of like move away, and the goo, you don't know what happens to
I
it.
just realized I took the sword.
Yeah.
But we are now out of combat as you guys find your way up.
So
with that-
getting up, I'm enlarged still.
No. So as we start, like, as Gax starts climbing up, he goes, "Oh, Gax!" He turns around and he just kind of like reaches out, and you just.
And I catch you before you like lose footing.
Directly after handing the stone thing, the tusk, he turns around, goes back to the hole, and says, "Everyone grab onto the rope!" Down the hole.
And you see all of us already grabbed onto the
Yeah,
rope.
we're
It's like
all.
looking
We
up
already
like,
know what we're
and
doing.
then he's gonna turn back around to the stone thing and say, "Will you help me?" And point to the rope and like make some tug motions. Alright. He goes over there, grabs the rope, and starts. Is he just stroking it or is he pulling it?
He's pulling it with one
he
hand.
does it 4 or 5 times.
That's so heavy. Just kidding.
You can tell that he's sort of like exhausted from this like medial work of pulling your party up.
He's not the thing.
He's not physically fit for this.
Oh man.
Alright, well, we.
I thought Rock was strong. Rock weak.
Rock weak.
You guys start getting pulled up by this like 5 foot tall rock man. Is the best I can describe him. What he actually is, for you guys visually, is a Gale of Dur.
Oh, okay.
So he's a sentient rock being, elemental. Yeah, so what are you guys doing as you guys are finding your way to the top?
I get to the top, and once I brush the dust and sand off, I look up and I see the other creature. And I just make my way to check the.
He mimics you.
I would ask this stone thing.
I cock my head the other direction, and he does that.
Like a dog.
Do you have a name?
Caleb.
After all those noises, then he says the name.
You speak common then.
A wee bit.
He can understand this, but I can't.
No, I just asked if he spoke common in common.
They're now speaking. He's now speaking common.
You didn't give him anything, did you? No, I'm kidding.
Well, of course I did. I didn't want him to go on a rampage.
Well, he's only 5 foot.
I Am I familiar with
He's
this creature?
sort of using the word rampage. You see a visible shudder from him.
Oh, let's adopt him.
Am I familiar with these creatures?
Yes, Caleb.
Like, are they native to this
Perfect.
area?
You would have heard of Galeb Dur, yes.
Okay.
They are around in Vesh as well.
Can I see
They
his
usually
flower?
tend to animate themselves as just straight up boulders.
It's a Caleb Dur.
That's the name.
Type of.
Hmm.
They're interesting.
Caleb the Galeb.
Caleb. Is he still holding his flowers?
You guys are
He's holding, yes, you guys can see he's holding what looks to be like a bunch of like
flowers for Algernon.
red
stuff right now.
they look kind of like poppies. They've got like a yellow stamen to them, like kind of poking out the top. You would instantly recognize these as the fire bloom.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Figured as much.
Yeah, so did I.
Even more tusks.
That is exactly what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna say, I like your flowers.
Yeah.
People now
When
Really,
I
really compliment.
looking at the flowers.
They're the last bunch.
Where did you find them?
Well, I saved. He looks down at the flowers. He doesn't really look at you. He's a little bit ashamed. This is the last bunch. I found. I saved them. The rest were all destroyed.
Destroyed in what?
Oh, there was some masked people. They used some sort of ooze, killing the environment. All that type of stuffs. But this is the last set.
How long ago did you see these masked people?
Oh, I don't know. I've been a boulder for a bit now. I've been sad ever since my brother's death.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Caleb.
Caleb the Caleb.
His name is Caleb. The Caleb.
Oh.
Yes.
Hate you. If I give you a tusk or fur or meat, can I have those flowers?
He looks at the flowers. He looks at you.
My friend
I'm
is
not really interested in tusks, but I am interested in something else.
What?
Avenge me, brother.
We've been doing great at that lately.
You see, he was... And he starts to, like, tear up little stony tears.
It's just like little granules of
Yeah,
sand.
little pebbles.
I'm gonna go
There
up
was
there and
a-
lay a hand on his little rock back.
So Cedric is now listening
Oh,
to,
that's
to
nice,
NES.
thank you. I haven't had physical touch in forever. You say physical touch is one of my my love languages.
I just give
But
a nice little
I ain't
rub.
never had no brother around for many a week now.
Oh.
He was smashed to bits by a big boar.
Well, this works out.
This is very.
Deal. We kill the boar and you give me those flowers.
Are we able to take half payment up front?
Half a bundle of flowers.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go risk our lives fighting a boar. And we could at least get a couple flowers.
Sure, give me a persuasion check.
A 19.
He also rolled a 19.
Yeah, me too.
I think what he does is he takes one flower from the bunch and hands it to you. And he goes to Gax. He says, I think that's an excellent deal. We should, if you bring me the stones of that boar, I'll give you the rest of his bunch.
The what?
The stones of the
Deal.
What's so special about these flowers anyway?
You don't need to know that.
Okay. Fair enough.
What?
Where was your brother when he encountered the boar?
Oh, he was over there. And you see a deep brooding sense of like sadness and hate as he points over to where the canyons are. Over there. Gorathax Maw. Over there.
Is he pointing to like the
He's
valleys?
pointing to like those
Yeah.
that canyon valley thing that dips down. There's like a kind of like a rock ledge that you guys would have to climb off down into, and then there's like you're a little bit closer than you were this morning, but you can see there's lots of like sandstone like valleys that have been created. For the druid in the group, you would know that these canyons have been created by just massive floods over time.
Erosion.
I'm sorry, did you say Gorathax Maw? How did it get that name?
Well, they say, I mean, I've been a boulder here for a long, long time. And they say that there was once a big, ancient, black dragon that was defeated there years and years ago.
Are the bones still about?
The bones?
And you see Bones sort of perk up.
Of the dragon.
The bones of the dragon. I don't know. I don't go in there. But I've seen strange masked people about. That's for sure.
These
Interesting.
masked people, do they wear a very specific type of earring at all, or are they just masked?
It would be in the shape of a crescent or hook.
Or any tattoos.
I think maybe, yeah. There might have been one or two. But my memory's a bit foggy.
What about? I know they were wearing masks, but did you see any tattoos or anything like that?
Not tattoos, no.
Okay.
What were they doing in the area? You've seen them about. Are they doing
I'm not
anything
quite
specific?
sure. The only thing I seen them do was
Burn
spread this acidic ooze all over the place and get rid of these flowers.
Was it a reddish ooze?
Or I guess what was
It was
the
more like a grayish ooze. Also, I must say, y'all look horrible.
Yeah, we do look worse for wear.
What happened down there?
Nothing good.
An ooze.
Another ooze? Oh my.
This one was red.
Gex
Best be
laughs to
careful
himself.
with those oozes. They can slip in between 1-inch cracks, you know. I used to have me an ooze fungus once. Ooh,
Ew.
it was nasty.
That's not pleasant.
It got up all in my little toesies. Oh, it was so itchy.
Ew.
You never want something in between the toes.
No, never. Anything between the toes.
Looking up at the sky, what time is it right now?
It's early morning. You guys walked for like an hour. No, sorry, it was only a mile, so you guys walked like 10, 15 minutes.
yeah.
And then found a way down, and you guys obviously searched about, so it's probably about 9 or 10 in the morning.
Also, I'll say Cedric did not listen to any of this conversation. Cedric is actively moping at the hole.
I would say since you're disinterested, I think Caleb would sort of meander your way, and he would come up behind you, approach you very slowly, and just put his big rock hand in the center of your back.
And push.
What's troubling you, my friend? You look sad. The rest of your party looks all beat up, but you're moping around.
Cedric would sense the kindness coming from Caleb the Galeb.
Yeah, you better.
And
Why?
while he is depressed and moping, he can't help but look up and maybe even force a smile and go, "Thank you. I've just lost something very precious to me."
Oh, same here. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, I just lost my brother. What did you lose?
One of the last few connections to a family member.
Oh, that is so sad. I'm so sorry for your loss, good sir.
And to yours, Caleb.
Thank you. Well, I guess I'll just go back to being a rock then. Unless you want a traveler.
Well, we're
I'd love to see you smash a beast. Especially one that killed me brother.
It'd be great to have you along the journey, and it would keep you safe.
Alright then. I'll tag along.
As he sort of meanders back to the back of the cart and sort of like plops up in it and just
Turns into a rock.
Turns into a rock.
Oh no.
How heavy is he? Being?
Yeah.
And he's about how heavy are they? I think they're about 300 pounds.
He's 5 feet of rock.
He's a
Yeah.
dense rock.
I was gonna
boy.
say.
Is
Yeah.
that granite?
And with that, we're gonna end our session there for this evening. Thank you everybody for coming along, joining us in this intense combat scenario.
Very
Uh,
dire circumstances.
And
yeah.
we'll see you next week. Like, subscribe, all the things. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Check out the art. Check out the art. Check out that art.
Oh, yeah.
You're looking fine.